Okay.
Okay.
We all good?
No, but
It's a strong word.
no, but fuck it, we ball.
You're balling.
We end like we began, screaming.
We're gonna do tomorrow at the very end. We're just
The
gonna be all
goddamn
right.
truth.
On 1, 2, 3.
Oh no. That got me so bad. Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1. We got our first sponsor. We're super excited about it. Our music and audio is now brought to you by Describe. If you're looking for just the right ambiance for your spooky dungeon crawl, check out Describe's catalog of sound and music. If you're really looking to scare your players, then you can even use Describe's narration tools as they perfectly describe the dungeon that you're about to enter. You pass the threshold of the storied place and find yourself in the first chamber. A hallway rampant with junk. Any carvings, statues, gnarled sconces on the walls have been obscured by the considerable piles of old and broken equipment. Slashed leather, frayed ropes, dented helms, soiled bedrobes, discarded by adventurers past, perhaps dropped in favor of plunder found deeper within. A trail cuts through the dragon's hoard of debris to the door that will lead you further in. You glimpse a skeletal hand hanging out of one of the mound's fingers, extending spider-like toward the door as if eager for spoils that might be left within. And if that's not enough for you, you can have access to pre-made maps, soundscapes, and their Foundry module to fit exactly what you're looking for on the fly. If this sounds as cool to you as it does to us, because we're really going to be using this in the future, it's super awesome, then you can use code DUNDER to get a 30-day free trial. That's code DUNDER at checkout. Links below. Thanks for listening, and thank you, Describe, for checking us out and sponsoring the show. Welcome back to Dungeons & Dunderheads. This is our Queen's Rooks campaign. This is the penultimate day, not session. We're still doing 2 sessioneronies today, but today is the day before tomorrow, which will be the last day, which makes it the penultimate.
It's the go home day.
It's the go home day.
Yeah.
If we try to end today, we might finish by tomorrow.
If we try to end today, we might finish in like 8 sessions.
As we are very bad at
Time management.
yes. But yeah, welcome back. Thank you. We're so happy to have you here. Happy to be wrapping this up, not in a bad way by any means.
Well, it depends on what we do.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
we may wrap it up awfully.
We still could just blow up Guild's Row and leave.
Yeah, that's true. You guys could go completely hands off and just
To be
let
fair,
the unnamed god.
If that was his goal, was to blow up Guild's Row. If we destroy it and then leave, he would probably come and be like, what the fuck?
We just stand on the sidelines and it was like, turns out apathy was the real villain all along.
Took us all the way to this session. Like, you know what? Maybe the Shadowfell blending into the real world's not that bad of an idea.
We're not doing that, though.
Probably.
Yeah, totally.
Probably. We'll see. You know, we'll vibe it out as we go.
My plan.
Well, with that, let's go around and introduce our apathetic heroes. People. You can't even call them heroes at that point.
People. Damn. It's with the you people.
Apathetic persons.
All right. Starting at random, I'm going to go ahead and pick Jeremy.
Hello, I'm Jeremy. I play Styx Roddenwing, the Grave Cleric, who has taken 2 weeks off IRL and has no idea what's going on. So he's going to be learning.
You're jacked.
Oh yeah, the fucking.
You're Timothy Jones right now, dude.
Well, that's a good reminder. Okay, I am now wielding the 2 virtues that were wielded by Hilda and her son, and now everybody looks at me funny.
Well, they don't look at you funny. You're just a hulking monster walking around.
That is not canon. I'm not believing that. Like, I feel like he got bigger, but not like fucking ripped out of all of his clothes.
His arms are where all the strength is. And his legs are the same size, so he's walking on his fists.
He's like a gorilla.
He skips leg day.
Yep.
He's got bird legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he still skips leg day.
I'll show you what Styx looks like right now.
If it's another AI image, I will break
that's
it.
What
By the way, nobody replied to my cloaca meme this morning.
Yeah, because we all didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
It makes you feel better. I did laugh out loud at it.
I started to type, you can take that meme back, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to give her the satisfaction of a response.
And you know that those minimum wage employees are definitely cleaning those soda spouts on all those machines.
They're sucking it dry.
We'll see if I remember to put a picture of that meme in right about now. If I didn't, then I just pointed at the camera really funny for no reason, which may or may not happen.
60-40.
All right. Jeremy, popcorn us off. Who's next?
Slamathy.
I'm Slamathy, playing Kexathy, the rogue Nicethy, with the Hex Bladeathy, and I Stabathy for the Queenathy.
Well, why was that one of the better
Colby.
ones you've had?
Really close to stab with it, and I almost lost it.
Playing Sail, the Aqualad Bard boy himself. We'll see if he becomes a Fey Lord or a corpse by the end of the day. Last but certainly not least, Lizzie.
Hello, I am Lizzie. I am playing Alyssa, Tabaxi Artificing Rune Knight, who is wielding a virtue, which is 2 fists. Gauntlets in them. What?
One virtue.
I'm gonna end it there because I am mad.
She doesn't have a rented virtue.
Ooh.
I'm a self-made
I'm just saying,
virtuous woman.
chains, jailer's
Virtuous woman,
chains,
hell yeah.
and a hell crown are pretty fitting.
Only person that we could justify giving it to made her own.
It is a crown of thorns.
Whatever you say, buddy.
Okay, I'm gonna make another one.
With all that time we have.
Yep.
But
Can I make another virtue that just does nothing and it's just fuck you?
The world tree's like crumbling and falling down, and Styx is in his little fucking hovel, just like, I'll be right there. Hold on.
I'm making a bone cane because I'm old.
Awesome. Okay. We did it.
Daniel dead on the street. All right. Well, last time we left off, our apathetic band of heroes, peoples, went out and about. You guys nuked one Professor Hurry, just utterly destroyed her.
Yes.
Went back, took a moment, and reclaimed Yolaw's body, as he was kind of under her thrall at that point in time. As she died, so did the control over his body, so he just turned into a limp sack of potatoes, which you guys then carried back. Sam, playing Kex, was also a limp bag of potatoes for a little bit there, as he got caught in the symbol spell, because he got too close to it.
Yep.
So
Guilty.
after that, you guys managed to regroup, go back to the Perihelion, where there was a large entrance by one Hildegard Hilgard, who, dragging the crystalline jail of Rigviar, correct?
Yes.
Yes. We've been playing this game for a while. Rigviar was Sam's first prologue character in the Shadow's Throne adventure that we did before the Queen's Rook, where you guys all fought the Unnamed God for the first time, just to get a feel for how awful that is going to be.
The suicide mission where I told Andrew I was going to live, and I did, and he still died later.
I was going to say the name Rigviar sounds made up as fuck, but I played Dibbledob.
You also did play Euro with no sauce.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what was my character's? Jaden.
Jaden.
Jadon.
Jadon.
Who prayed into a rock.
Yep.
Yep. Oh my God. The rock. God damn it.
You forgot, didn't you?
I spent all of my nat 20s for the campaign of that thing.
You did, really. Rigviar having one of the blades of kindness on him, as well as Black Razor, the great sword, on him. 2 sentient swords that argue and bicker with each other because they hate each other. You guys trying to figure out how to get Rigviar out of the stone, proceeded with throwing him off the Perihelion first. where he cratered into the ground. Nothing happened, almost hitting Hallows Gate, Styx's resident graveyard. You guys went down there. You asked Jotun, of all people, this titan of ice and storm, to swing at it with his battle axe, which broke his axe because they are encased in glass Stygian.
Stygian glass.
They are encased in Stygian glass, which is naturally anti-magic. Sitting there and thinking about it, you guys realized you need something so magically potent to override this that there's no way. And then Alyssa looked down at her hands and realized she's had the answer this entire time. Yeah, with her Unga Bunga gloves. Defiance. Oddly apt for this. Like, no. I wrote down a DC for the strength check it would take to break this glass, being a 45, and I think you got a 70?
Yep.
I think it was 70 or 71 or something.
Yeah, because they overloaded her gauntlets with magical potential, which she then put into the actual
She almost
strength check itself.
didn't need it. Is
She
the thing.
didn't need it. She cleared it without it.
I thought she got like a 41 or something without it, like almost. But she might have just beat the DC.
No, I think it was like 45, 46.
Yeah.
Yeah, she cleared it by 1. It was 46. With Bardic Inspiration and all the other stuff stacked on top.
Actual crack cat.
Yeah. Ripping open the Stygian glass sarcophagus, you guys got Black Razor and one of the Blades of Kindness. I think that was the Dusk Blade, if I remember correctly. Yes. No, that was the Zenith Blade. I apologize.
It was the super anti-undead one.
No, it's not even the super anti-undead. They're all anti-undead.
Oh, great.
It is just not it doesn't have the biggest hate boner.
That is just how it should be. Just saying. It's not like he's right.
So, with that, you guys tried to resurrect Jaden. Didn't work
Alyssa?
for the same reasons you assume with the other people in Sun's Home. But you guys now know you can dig the people of Sun's Home out now. You have the capability.
Just need to do it before your virtue doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. So with that, you guys got your spoils of war, put Rigviar to rest, and went back to the Pride's Call, where you all sat down and tried to plan ahead. There was a moment where Kex was trying to speak with Yolov for one last time, and through a weave of magic, Styx created a new spell called Judgment, or Jury Duty. I don't know if you've decided on which spell you want to call it, which name you want to give it.
I just like I don't even think Judgment was the name.
May not have been.
Put a pin in it. Judgment.
Okay. Yeah, your spell. You can call whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, no.
Where you can call on a soul for one last time and have a discussion with them. So.
There it is. There it is.
The Catagoons.
Catacombs.
Sorry, I gotta change the name of the stream really quick.
The Goon Altar and the Catacombs.
God damn it.
Goon God Sticks.
God, stop.
But
And he became swole because he mewed.
with that, Styx did put on the crown of temperance and the gauntlets of defiance. Not defiance. Fucking hell. It was temperance and diligence. That's what it is.
Are those
No, the
items
other D
that
word.
I can? Oh, you already put them on. Excellent.
They sure are.
Let's go.
Are you attuned to that many green items? Or no, those are different. Okay.
Yeah.
Only like one of them needs attunement.
Yeah, Jeremy's just attuned to 8. Fine.
My back is big enough for all of them.
So, with that, we will pick up not with you all in the Pride's Call, but instead, we will pick up with a different familiar face. Hush.
Oh, hello. I'm Hush now. Another
You are
bird.
Hush. Another bird.
Hold on.
Same man, different cloaca.
Oh, that's it. It's over. It's done.
That was off the dome too.
We're ending.
I'm ripping
Your ass,
today.
apparently.
We're ending it now.
Hey, the dome is connected to the ass, you know?
Dome is connected to the ass bone.
Ass bone's connected.
No, the dome hole's connected to the asshole.
So sorry. How could it be so wrong? Oh my
I've been
god.
doing this for years.
Literal years, yeah. What a fool I am.
You fool.
Sorry, I'm looking up notes really quick. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. Hush. You see a familiar skyline coming overhead. While it is dark and foreboding in this area, you can still make out the lights shining up into Vitu-Ghazi, the World Tree. You can still see the lights throughout Guild's Row itself as you are on the deck of a skyship. You're on the deck of the Nimbus, heading in alongside the Arborheart Republic, the newly founded Republic, with Queen Abigail at the lead on the New Horizon.
I was just pulling up with this JBL speaker. I want you to be mine again.
She's playing.
I'm gonna strap it to the arrow. Is Twang and Eslaine with me?
Oh, 100%.
You
have Twang, Eslaine, and Mirror.
Here's with us. Excellent.
That's dope.
So first things first, you would be kind of scouting out like all of the changes, looking at if there's any other airships still on the other side of the horizon coming in, and specifically looking for the Pride's Call.
All right. Looking over the horizon, you do see that there is a massive airship just outside of Guild's Row. It is hanging there. You do not recognize this one, though looking at it, and even from this distance, you do see that there are banners hanging down with the symbol of a bull's head, a bull's helmet. Across the skyline, closer to Vitu-Ghazi, you see the Perihelion, airborne, standing proud, with new banners across it and Vitu-Ghazi itself. You see this like pale white and purple banner with the symbol of a tree. And looking down, you do see that there have been many changes. The pendant, gone. The prime zonot, crashed. The blister coils and Nivix, sundered. Urshova. The light from Urshova, normally this bright gold, has turned into a purple. One of the pillars of New Prov has been destroyed. The entire city is basically laid waste, except for this small pocket in Precinct 3. Selesnya.
He's gonna probably like grab the rails and like take into account everything that's happening, and he's like, just in his head, he's like, of course, the Prize Call is in the safe area.
Oddly enough, the Prize Call is not only in the safe area, it seems to have been built up and fortified. You see around it, new palisade walls have been erected. There's a watchtower nearby. There is now an arbor dome around the tree that used to grow next to the Prize Call. It has now been incorporated to it.
Did we sell the tavern? That doesn't look like Sayo. He's got to go over to Queen Abigail. So where are we docking?
Well, I would assume that the only place to dock is the tree. The Millennium Port is gone, as it were. So, say not to freak him out, probably shoot some flares and let them know we're inbound.
He'll grab a flare or a flaming arrow. Flaming arrow and shoot it up as a little. He probably maybe want to send out a little bit of his swarm keeper magic to see if anybody he knows is keeping track.
All right. Coming back to the pride's call. You all sitting around just after attuning to temperance
Okay.
and diligence, just after your meeting with Yolov, all of you guys taking a beat. There's
What's your passive perception?
30, unless it went up.
Close.
30.
I won't ever be that close, but 26 is respectable.
oh for Hush.
Hush?
No, for
Okay.
Styx. Hush is not a skill monkey at all.
No, he's a ranger. Poor guy.
You see, guys, the ongoing joke is that Andrew loves rangers.
Don't worry, they got better in 24.
They got way better. They got a subclass that's the new one, though.
They got a new subclass. Their
melee ranger.
literally their whole shtick is arguably worse. Which
Typical D&D buffing the fucking rogue and leaving the ranger.
Buff the rogue, juiced the monk.
anyways,
Andrew's gonna cry.
I want to get away from this topic because it hurts me inside, but also we are on a time crunch.
Yeah.
So Sahil, you look up just as Bastion's about to head in, and he goes, I think they're here.
Who?
He points up at the sky ships coming through.
I don't know who they is.
Queen Abigail, right? As you look up,
They, Bastion, they could have been the Emperor.
And you're gonna see.
I think I'd be freaking out a lot more.
You don't seem to freak out.
Yeah, he freaks out a little bit.
Dissociate a lot.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a flare-tipped arrow followed by a bunch of pestilent green crows.
Hey,
I thought something smelled weird.
All right.
Okay, I don't stink that bad.
When you say pestilent
This is
gross-
Styx, by the way.
Pop saffron out.
Oh, no, you smell like cinder and ash
Do you
now.
mind making me fly for a little bit?
No, you don't smell dead anymore. You smell like burnt dead.
You good?
Yeah.
You
You want to fly?
Yes, please.
Is she drunk? What's wrong with her?
What's up?
What's up with saffron?
I'm good.
Oh, what did she got it? I'm gonna go over and smell her.
Is
A
she
little stinky.
Is she?
A little bit dank.
A little bit tank.
What does Saffron get into?
Some pixie weed, bro.
Halfling, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh wait, who is that?
Why? Where'd you get that from, Saffron?
You know, people drop stuff in the river all the time. And I get to be in the place where it all shows up. So I had to dry it out, but
So
no,
you just found it and consumed it?
I smoked it.
How did you smoke it if it was wet?
I thought
I
you
just said I dried it out, dude. Are you not fucking listening to me?
I thought you were. I
Still think
just
she wasn't paying
thought you were a
attention.
drinker, not a smoker.
Why? What's up with the fucking third degree?
We've just never seen you like this.
She only smokes when she drinks. She only drinks now and then. I'm flying away. Thank you.
She'll just come right with you.
Okay.
Fucking believe this, guys?
All right. Well, I guess we'll wait here. There's one thing I can't do. Fuck.
You need backup.
I thought Alyssa was up on the perihelion.
Is she?
When Styx flies now, is it going to be like a huge gust?
Okay, please, for the love of God, I actually want this to like stick in my head. He's not swole.
No.
He's gotten bigger.
He's swole.
He's not like emaciated anymore. I know,
It's
but
his character. He can say whatever.
it's like, it's fucking up my brain. I'm imagining like emaciated crow that like got like a little bicep.
You went from being like 120 pounds to like 200.
I'm imagining a whip crack every time the wings come down.
You're not actually huge, but because of
we're in
how
Detroit.
small you always look, you look huge.
Oh God.
That's what's the image in my head is now.
Okay, as long as we're on the same page, you can still riff on it and like. Joe, I was making sure that you weren't like, no, yeah, you're actually huge.
No, it's your character. You can do whatever you want.
Like you started eating.
I showed you.
Yes, that.
It looked like you started eating.
All right. You take him off to the sky.
Hey, bye, Sail.
Alyssa, there are cracks of flares off the port of the perihelion. You kind of tune in with your goggles and everything like that, and you see there are
Cerebro.
there are five. One, two, three, four. There are 5 skyships coming into the Guild Row.
I'm going to find somebody who is speedy to try to be like, hey, do we know these ships? Are they friendly, or are they coming to reinforce the enemy?
Yeah, they're just like, on it. They run. You know that there's no way other people didn't miss this.
Yeah.
Or like, there's no way they would have missed it because they have their own normal lookouts and stuff going on. And no alarms have been flared, like sent.
Yeah.
After a few moments, this like younger runner comes back, goes, that's Queen Abigail and friends. They're supposed to be here. We thought they were coming through the tree. They decided that they were going to do this because teleportation's weird.
Okay. Do they need an escort in?
Don't think they would say no.
Okay.
Is that you start in the perihelion?
That's me, like walking over to the person who actually like steers the ship and being like, I think we should probably like make sure that we're within proximity, so that way the Thunder's judgment doesn't get any ideas.
Yep.
I was really hoping the perihelion had a pull cord to start it.
It like seized up. You like almost dislocate your shoulder. Like, oh fuck. Oh.
Yeah. Captain Quick steps on board. So as you kind of like walk up to her and she kind of just nods. She was already in the process. I was like, yep, good thought.
Okay.
Moves on over. And then back down below, Daniel, Bastion. So, I guess we're just walking.
I guess so. I've never. So this is what this feels like.
With my new strength, do you think I could grab Bastion and Kex and fly them up?
Not Daniel.
Not Daniel. You're not gonna get all 3.
Or not Daniel. Bastion.
There's carry weight rules.
So the general rule is because you're still a medium creature, you can only take one other medium creature. With your strength, you're not going to be slowed down by it, but you wouldn't be able to take 2.
You can pack back. You can backpack Daniel.
Just so you're aware, carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15.
25 times 15. I think I could probably carry them.
But
you're not. You are
Your
large
size
enough.
has not gotten.
Oh, heard.
Yeah,
heard.
so you can backpack 1.
We have not had a long rest. Let's see if I have
You can-
anything for this.
You can take Daniel, me, and
or
Bastion.
you could cast enlarge on yourself if you have it.
Well, if I had enlarge,
Take-
I'm just taking your job.
Take your disciple sticks. We'll
right.
walk.
I'll grab Daniel. I'll embrace him as we fly up.
You face to face, grab him.
I was kind of
Hold
thinking
on.
like
He just,
I like grab him from the back so that he can like right.
He gives you a very awkward hug and then turns around to get carried.
He's like no, I'm like
He's like, oh, sorry. So I just thought, you wanted to.
no
Right.
yeah.
Sorry.
I think there's somebody else that we'll talk about that later.
Oh, I already gave her a smooch.
Sail's invested. Kex is invested. I think they have bets going.
Yeah, they're not allowed to have my kid.
Why would they want your?
Invest.
Whoa.
There's no shares on my kid.
Okay, you've just divulged a lot more information than we had.
I thought it was obvious. My bad.
Was she okay? With my perception, was she showing a little bit?
A little bit.
But like she looked like maybe she ate like a lot the previous day. Kind of.
Might be a little bloated.
Okay. I
Good character.
thought she just like you guys went and ate a lot. You know, she looks like she has quite an appetite. Okay. I'm gonna instead of like holding him, I'm gonna like
ate.
do this now.
She ate. And she kept eating Sticks.
And then we're gonna fly up and have a conversation about how why would anybody want your kid?
Whoa.
No. Why would anybody want to steal your kid?
I mean, can be a great kid.
Yes,
cool kid.
but why would Sayul or Kex want to steal him? Or them?
Listen,
Who knows?
I haven't told anybody this. My dick glows.
It still glows. It still glows.
Why did you have to make it canon?
You did this. This is your fault, Jeremy. You did this.
So like,
That's how I knew I had to follow Kellenvor.
like continual flame.
Dude,
Is this the consequence of my actions?
maybe I should have you look at it. I just took it as a bluff.
No,
Bro has a fucking focus item.
I don't even look. I don't even like looking at dead people's genitalia. Okay.
That's extra weird, dude. What do you mean? Dude, why is that less weird to look at dead people's dicks?
Well, you have to like if there's a service, you got to get them dressed. You got to put them in their best, that kind of thing. Like it's there.
I'm not staring at it, dude.
Well, apparently you are. It's like a fucking quick time event in a fucking game.
What do you mean? What's a quick time event?
He doesn't even know what a quick time
It's a
is.
level 3 smite in his fucking crotch goes and fucking.
Summon greater steed. He just rises up as it appears below him.
I'm just.
Channel divinity and just.
It's probably my fault. Sorry.
He's the ultimate goon cave.
I wouldn't apologize. It's been great.
Okay.
So Hollow's Gate is a catacomb?
Oh, okay.
So
I need
Dog cock in the catacomb.
I need you to finish this picture that's painted in my head room.
no.
No, how big is Daniel versus how big is this woman?
Oh,
Yeah, that's all I need.
I think Daniel's.
He's like 6 foot, like
No.
above average,
5'9".
male.
Short king.
Well,
I always imagined him around 5'10".
Yeah.
Really?
And then the big lady.
I just imagine like
5'10" on a good day.
typical like college, like I don't know, like rugby player or something. Like
No, that was much too buff for what Daniel was when this started.
He was, dude, remember, he was a cardio king. Like, he was the one they sent the messages with.
Yeah.
God fucking.
So yeah, he was probably 5'10", fairly lean, right? And the unnamed guard, because you guys refused to learn her name
We won't.
For the bit.
for the bit.
And we know her name.
What if he even knows?
I know her name. It's an issue.
I almost cut it out of the episode.
She's probably 6'5".
Yes. Yes. Daniel gets uppies.
He climbs her like a tree.
Yes. All right, thank you. I needed
no
that.
problem.
That's what I had in my head, but I just needed confirmation.
Needed confirmation.
Thank you.
Sure.
Excellent. Okay, well then our conversation fades to black because I really don't want to roleplay this anymore. I really don't. Six, I'm gonna come up there and Styx's eye is gonna be twitching.
All right, now that we got the fantasy and fantasy role playing done,
Bastion will look at you and he'll just cast Twin Spell Haste.
Nice.
We gotta go.
Now, let's go.
Before I lose this.
And we could probably get there in a minute. What if I click my boots?
You break the sound barrier, windows would shatter, small children would die of concussions.
540 feet of movement.
Per 6 seconds.
Yep.
Wait, let me calculate. 540.
Because my boots of speed double my
5,280
movement
is the
speed.
mind.
90, and then 180.
And then I tripled.
three,
And then, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's 27 meters per second. 27 meters.
We don't need the pendant. Kex could just power it on a hamster wheel.
Sail hears a sonic boom and is like, they'll be there.
It's 60 miles an hour.
It's pretty good.
Running at freeway speeds.
Yeah.
No big.
Don't worry about it.
If I saw Kex, I would probably be honking at you and tailgating you. Okay.
And he'd probably brake check you.
Oh man. All right. So as you all in your various modes of travel blaze through Precinct 3 all the way up Vitugazi to meet them, you see the Perihelion banks around. They take the outside flank of this formation using its mass to kind of block these out. Now, when I say skyships, I do not want you to think of the Perihelion.
They're more like the Crimson Scourge.
Smaller.
Oh.
3 of them are smaller than the Crimson Scourge. You have 1 galleon class, which is fairly big, and then you have 1 that is similar to the Crimson Scourge.
Okay.
These are the remnants. As you are like looking out, you see that they're all gnomish-made ships
Yeah, okay.
of those that survived.
Is Galleon bigger than Crimson Scourge or small?
Yes, bigger.
Like another size class bigger.
The one that's roughly the same size as the Crimson Scourge, which in this case means it's a longboat. The Crimson Scourge is a longboat.
Okay.
You know, because it's been mentioned to you before, and you see it on the side, it's the Emerald Dancer. That is the cousin of Captain Quill. That man's that.
Oh.
Darn.
That is Marion Quill.
I really hope one of your tarot cards is Captain Quill and it just like summons a fucking ghost ship like Lord of the Rings.
It already was.
We did this.
Both of those things have happened.
Well,
The Sunbeam was the ghost
the
ship.
Sunbeam was the ghost ship, but it was like the cannons from the ghost ship, right?
I thought it was flavored. He shot the ship out like a laser and
Yeah.
it hit
Yeah.
them like with the
And it
mass
just
of
took
the
his
ship.
head off.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like a cannon like fire or something like that.
Because
Like
it
a
was
gangplank ult.
the Sunset Squall. So
Yeah.
All right. So, as they all come in,
an interesting reunion here in a minute.
they dock. You guys see that Niv Mizzet is there. His legs still getting worked on by some of the artisans, the stone giant artisans. Tristani has formed out the center of the tree, is looking on as Jotun is sitting there with an axe, chipped, broken, as has not been fixed yet, just eyeing them up as they come in. And Tristani will be like, "It's fine. That is, I believe it's Queen Abigail with the Arbor Heart Republic. Welcome,
Hello.
all of you."
Hi.
As you guys see Alyssa on the top deck of the Perihelion.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Hold on, she's
Thank
doing a pose.
You hit up on the D-pad. Hold on.
This is Abigail's ship, right?
Yep.
During all of this, if Sail is there, Hush is going to like run past everybody and basically tackle you.
Hey,
What's up with
how
your
you
face?
doing? What?
What's up with your face?
I
Did you get some work
am.
done?
Okay, so
I'm a god now.
Okay.
I am a.
Is this a long story?
That isn't
Yeah.
even his true form. His true form's scary.
If it's a long story, let's talk about it over drinks.
Don't need to say that. That's
What?
hurtful.
Okay. If it's a long story, we'll talk about it over drinks.
I am a river spirit now.
This is also fitting.
The
Like the river, like the one by the.
Yeah.
Yep. That. Wait, does that mean Madra's dead?
Yeah.
What? Wait. So
Wait, no, Majra. I thought you meant Talassa. Sorry. Majra's fine. Majra works for me now.
It's really a CEO rags to riches story.
Yeah. And very Nepo baby coded though.
Nepo baby?
My mom, my bio mom that I never met, she's in charge of all the water.
I had
All
to stop him.
right. You know, this is all tracking. To be honest, like I think that we should have called this earlier.
Yeah.
Are they pulled up to the tree?
Yeah, they've all pulled up.
I don't have any exciting stories like that. We found a new dragon.
Oh, nice. What was their name?
I'm gonna look over at Twang. Do we name it?
They had their own name.
No, the sapphire one.
Yeah, and they have their own name.
Yeah, but did we name it?
What was their name?
Hey, Twang.
It was a mark.
It was what?
It was a mark. We were chasing a mark.
Yeah, we were chasing a mark.
I thought it was a George.
Yeah, George, sure.
Yeah, George.
That's
His name is George.
strong name. Good name. Yeah.
Hey, Hush. How
Have you
doing?
heard of Raznal? We were gonna
Been a
make
while.
deal with him.
Yeah, it's
soon.
been a while. You look good.
I'm gonna go up to you. I'm gonna like pull your lip down and pull your lip up.
It
Oh.
still there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Died twice since you last seen me.
Did you ever meet Saffron?
Nah.
I'm gonna be really uneasy around
Well-
Twang.
Well,
You watch Saffron
I'm
go
gonna-
from over here to over here instead.
I'm gonna grab her like gently, and I'm gonna start looking at like her scales.
She slaps you.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna like. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna look. What?
You're
Why
lucky I
is-
didn't bite you again.
Why is she scaly? I've never seen
fair.
fair like that. The dragon god thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we went to the
I
Feywild.
traded him a Draco Hydra for a Saffron again.
You did what?
We went to the Feywild. Like twice.
I made friends with so many turtles.
Yeah.
Sale. You went where?
We went to the
We went
Feywild.
to the Feywild twice. 2 times.
You didn't tell me.
You
He told you after.
you were fighting dragons.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a
We went to the Dreamer's Realm.
you can come see my court. It's like a demi Feywild
Hey, he
place.
has his own Fey court now.
I got better booze there than at the Pride's Call.
Quick in and out Feywild adventure. We'll skip a week and just this will all be over.
Anyway, Abigail, how you doing? It's been so long.
See, she has just let you guys catch up. She's passed you guys and just went to speak with Tristani and was it.
Yeah, doing
So-
important things.
Yeah. You see that she has 2 swords on her currently.
Is the old dude there?
Old dude?
Remember her court wizard or whatever he was? Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Damn it. I liked him.
DED. Dead.
Oh, that one, not
That
the
guy.
other one. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. The guy who helped us around.
Meaties is not here.
I like.
Meaty. Oh.
Yeah, no, he was dope. He was super cool.
Yeah.
That's Turner's character. from the original campaign.
Yeah, I know. He was super cool. I like that character.
He's really into these like Batman thing. It's really weird.
Yeah. He is still in Veldan.
Decrepit.
Meaties the broken. So you see that Abigail is there. She has one arm in a sling. The last time you guys saw her, she had this like vibrant, almost platinum blonde hair. Some of it has gone white just due to stress. She has a few bumps, bruises, all that kind of stuff all over her. And you see the captains are also disembarking right next to her. And they're all conversating. You call over to her. She waves with her good hand. Goes, it has been told to me that you all are essentially the strike force around here.
I guess so, yeah.
Just about, yeah.
That's what we've been doing.
We need to discuss things later then.
Oh, boy.
Nothing bad. I wish to impart good things to you.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
How are things over in your area?
Well, we won the war,
Sweet.
and we have made a new republic.
See that.
We are no longer Veldan. In fact, we are now the Arborheart Republic.
Lovely.
How did you come across the remnants of the Gnomish fleet?
They were on their way to Guild's Row after the sundering of the Sea. They stopped by, and I gave them food, provisions, things to fix their ships. In return, they helped us drive back the old guard. And we've given them council seats in the new republic and have ensured that we will provide them with goods and services so they can go back out to the Mississippi and try to repopulate and take back what they can.
How is, and Sam is forgetting the name of the town that we went to.
Rosemont.
Respond.
How is Grossmont?
They're doing much better thanks to your all's assistance.
Did they remember all their kids this time?
There's a wry smile that kind of plays across her face. And just, yes.
Excellent.
Very good. Well, it's good to see you.
It's nice to meet you.
This is Alyssa.
Have a go.
I think we have a friend, a mutual friend.
Whom?
Althea, yes, yeah.
Well, she's my grandmother, so yes.
Yeah. She said that she was going to impart some stuff that we spoke about to you.
Yes. Which is why I need to speak to you all later.
Oh,
But
wonderful.
think we need to discuss battle plans and such.
Business.
Yes. What have you brought?
Well, you're looking at the Arborheart Republic's fleet.
Yep.
All of it.
Well,
She points at the 5 ships.
it's more than we already had, so it's an improvement.
I was gonna go get my boat probably tomorrow.
Yep. I'm gonna go get some dragons. Hush, you might want to come along for that.
I believe Hush will be staying with me.
Ah.
We have to prepare.
He is. Well, actually, should he wish it, him and his band, Twang, S-Lane, and I don't think I've met that one, actually. You see just Mirror's just sitting there looking real awkward, looking at all of you, just,
Mirror!
Hey, Mirror.
How you doing?
Been a minute.
hello.
I'm glad to see you're doing all right.
You found your way?
I crash landed.
Ah.
They picked me up,
Nice.
Okay.
like you said they would.
Yep.
Yep.
So that has been good.
Been treating you good?
Yeah. I've only had to fight a few things.
You might know Bastion. Bastion, Mirror.
You watch Bastion completely fine with his interaction. He's like, hey, how's it going? Mirror's just like, I know Bastion.
Hey. Our side.
I'm
Our side. It's good.
just awkward.
I know. It'll pass.
Would you be less awkward if I gave you a big old hug?
I feel as though that would make me more awkward.
Yeah, he doesn't really like physical touch. Yeah. Also,
Wait, is
I think it's under
Mirror's a...
Warforged.
Yeah,
Yeah, just because he needed a new place to go, you could probably use some help. And
it looks like you guys actually needed the help.
no,
yeah.
I look down. I look at Sail. I look at Kex. I go up to the railing of the ship. I look down and I just nod.
Yeah. When's our ship coming, by the way?
I have to go get it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, ship.
in and out 20-minute adventure.
And that's going to be like 2 days.
Yep. Gonna drop us off at the store and
We can't just like, hey, send the ship.
Well,
meet him halfway.
maybe
Meet him halfway.
Can I take things from a river far away and bring it to me, or do I have to send?
You have to get.
I have to send. It is not a pull. It is a push.
Well, yeah, he's gonna drop me off and then he's gonna go and then yeah.
You're making a lot of assumptions. I want my boat more.
Yeah, but you can send yourself anywhere you want to go.
Hilda can gate you.
Yeah, that's hopefully gonna work.
Would you mind, Hildegard? Yes. Fuck you.
Well, I have a
Please.
whole bunch
Okay.
of studying to do, so it's gonna be pretty rough.
It's gonna be in the morning.
See, Abigail. Right.
Sorry.
Largely, no offense, and you can all correct me if I'm wrong. I think this part of the conversation, you don't need to be here anyways. If you want to just go keep catching up. We're talking about airship strategies and such, so I'll need...
Well, this is captain of an airship.
Well, the airship's not here, so.
Still
Correct.
captain.
And again, correct me if I'm wrong. I thought you guys were more strike force than
Yeah.
armada.
Yeah.
We do our own thing.
Oh, we also have the third thing.
Third thing.
You have those two swords?
Yes.
We found the other one. Hilda found the other one.
Oh, this boon will become much better then.
Yeah.
I was planning on giving these to you.
Oh,
She points down at her arm, of no use currently on the battlefield. My brother is worse off than I am. That's why I have his. He will make a recovery as long as this all goes well. Don't worry too much. So that's why I have his. If you guys already have the third,
yep.
then
It won't shut up. It's almost as bad as the
So Sticks flies up. I want that sword.
You already got one, you greedy bitch.
I got 2. I need 3.
I'm gonna kill you.
You all have
Try.
one. You all have one.
I flex a little. You see like a little like orange-sized bump. All right, never mind.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that later. Strategize. We'll price down there. We'll point to the price call. Yeah. After you're done.
I'll go ahead and meet you there. House Twang, if you like, you can go on along. I will keep Eslaine, if that is not too much of a bother, just so I have somebody here. Well, any of you really. I just figured probably the best.
There. Well, we'll be awaiting.
Life.
How you doing, Nitty? How you doing, Visit? How are your legs?
You see one leg moves.
Hey, it's working.
It's actually,
Nice.
after sitting through a lot of this, it's just, you ever got a tattoo?
Yes, actually. That one just almost killed me, but yeah.
Oh, sore subject.
Well, yeah, it's sore at first, but then, like, after a while, it becomes a little therapeutic.
No, the Azorius exploded his spine.
Yeah.
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 You
That's
knew about that. What do you...
I did.
Yeah.
I did this on purpose.
Is that...
Wait.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
I really feel like you and Nether should be better friends than you are.
Anyways.
That's the visit we know. All right, well, have fun getting tortured.
Toodaloo.
Doodaloo.
If you ever need to talk about it, let me know. I've been tortured.
This is more psychological for...
Also, there is a way to like offload those memories if you want. So
Oh, yeah.
don't steal this from me. I know a guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh.
Well,
He's good. He's full for a week.
if he has any openings in his schedule,
I'll
if you'd like to speak about it.
I'll let him know, and I might bring him by. He's gonna be good for a bit, but
We'll
I'll let him
get him a fresh meal before the battle starts.
New practice?
very new practice.
He's a natural, though.
Yeah. Taught him everything I know.
I don't like any of this. I don't like any of
That's
it.
Hush and Sticks in unison.
Oh, yeah. Hush, we got a couple more vampires.
We have
now.
an in-house brain muncher.
Yeah.
Wanna go-
You got any trauma you need to offload?
Hush is going to jump off the side of the ship and then Misty step when he's right by the ground.
That's not
You
how that
carry
works.
inertia.
What?
Remember
Hey,
how...
gaseous form.
Yeah.
Takes how long to cast?
Should be instant.
You know what? Before you,
Before you just...
One action. Concentration, 1 hour.
okay.
Does it not work?
I think you might find that there's a casting time at the top of that.
What are you casting?
Nope.
Gaseous form.
Casting time 1 hour.
You're thinking of Windwalk or something.
I probably am.
Yeah.
All right.
I was just like, all right, drinks. Expecting to go to the prize call as it was.
Yep.
Now it's
Hospital?
It's part of an HOA now.
So what's up next on our docket here? Do we
Abigail's-
have a docket?
Abigail's got to talk to us. He's got to go get a ship. I got to go talk to dragon people.
Before we leave the Pale Guard, shit. Do we have any listeners? Anybody see anybody on the ethereal plane or hiding out?
Watching him miss his eyes also. Cloud over.
I see nothing.
I've been doing this periodically.
Thank you.
Seems as though they've been keeping this fairly clear after they've lost quite a few gray men.
Good.
Thank you.
Anytime. I hate it when people listen in when they shouldn't be.
It's good to know that that's a finite resource.
Grayman. We should probably leave a strike on the Orzhov quarter as soon as possible. Post haste. That is one of the footholds that they will be using to attack into the city in the near future. Any temple of death can be corrupted by the unnamed god and used as a foothold.
Can be purified as well, though. We have found that out.
Oh, we should probably tell them how to do that, by the way.
Oh yeah, he ripped his own femur out and shoved it in the church to give himself a foothold, and then he created a fully formed avatar of himself to attack us.
Don't fight the avatar, fight the bone.
Yes, find the bone, avoid the goon.
Yep.
Yes.
Leave him in his cave.
Well,
Find the goon bone.
find the goon, save the world.
Find the goon, destroy the bone, save the world.
All right. You see, they all kind of just raise eyebrows. Queen Abigail as well.
We've been a little busy. Last saw us.
Delightful. Well, sounds like you've been doing good things. Well, thank you for the information. We will coordinate on that. Provide you resources should you need it.
Thank you. A diamond for our intrepid Alyssa for Revivify.
You see Jotun just looks down at one of the workers. Says, please, if you could. I know we're limited the resources, but probably important. You see one of them, they open a bag that has just a bunch of different gems and stuff in it.
Thank you. What's it worth?
Enough for a Revivify, so I think 500.
300. Well, no. 300.
Yeah.
300.
The raised dead is 5, so
Yeah.
you could do a step up.
Okay, so it's not like a diamond. I'm gonna have to probably do diamond dust or something. Right?
Yeah.
They hand you a full diamond, but you are Alyssa, so you can.
And you can just grind it to dust.
I meant more that you have access to all the tools in the world that you need, so it'd be very simple for you to just. But I guess you can.
She just starts putting it against a cheese
Yeah,
grater.
the one in D&D Beyond says it's worth 5,000 gold piece, and I was like, that doesn't seem right.
You can do cost override too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
No, it's just
Reminds me of that time a couple of halfling cousins made a diamond out of some coal.
With their ass cheeks.
Alyssa's just like chopping.
All the
stuff.
callbacks. Love
Diamond,
those.
like
Really love
onion.
imagining it.
So, with that, you guys all head back. You see Saffron is like, I stopped concentrating.
That's fine.
I'm kidding.
It's the up part that it's harder for me to do. The down, I can just stop.
Oh, a quick jog back, Bastion.
At this point in time, you guys are probably. How long does haste last?
Oh, we're definitely.
At the end of this conversation, you guys look over, Kex and Bastard, and just.
I don't notice anything different. So
Oh, this is nice.
Glad to see you're back to normal, buddy. Fine, walk away.
I'm very anxious around Twang because last time I saw him, he clapped me.
And he is not really taking his eye off you this entire time.
As he shouldn't.
He's better now.
still bitey though.
Sticks to Twang. He went through his phase. Seems to be leveled out now.
He bit me.
Such a phase that they now have a resident vampire in the bar.
2. I didn't turn them.
It wasn't him.
I can't.
He's actually trying to deal with the source.
Yeah. Which is
Sure, we'll learn more about that in a little bit. You floating down.
Like the lower half of my body is actually dissolved. It's just my torso sticking out of the river.
you're like a centaur, but your lower half's a boat.
All right.
Twang, nice to meet you. I'm
Melissa.
Styx's brother, I'm sorry. Hutch's brother.
Well,
Birds.
They're both
Okay.
4 letters too. God.
if there's anything I can do to help you, let me know. But otherwise, I thank you for being here.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, excited to kill some stuff.
You guys see that his dragon companion finally steps off. They've gotten much bigger.
Is it big enough to ride now? Yeah.
You spent some time in the Draco Regnum.
You can say that.
What do you know about Raznal?
A good bit.
Yeah, we need to
Good,
talk
bad.
about that.
At the bar.
Let's walk and talk. And as you guys walk and talk, you'll Do you know the term benevolent dictator?
Yeah, I have known people to in certain positions of authority to do things that are good that are absolutely terrifying to their enemies.
That was Rasnal.
Okay, well, him and Sahil would probably get along then.
Hey.
So theoretically speaking, Twang.
Theoretically.
Theoretically. If he came back, do you think he'd help?
Help. Help. Stop this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
He would think he was helping after.
Yep. Would he be helping over there or over here?
Well, when you're a dragon of that size and report, there to over here is not that far.
So, again, theoretically.
I get the feeling this is very close to not being theoretical.
Almost.
Now that we're back at the bar,
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Clear.
Okay.
we have his heart
Yeah.
in a jar.
Yep. And I'm going to go talk to that cult because that is what Lilax's mother was from.
I would like to roll insight after we disclose that we have that, because I just met this guy, and I know that he doesn't seem enthusiastic.
Good.
I consider him the subject matter expert.
14.
Could I ask if his roll beat a 25?
Certainly not.
Okay.
Yeah, and it didn't even beat a 14.
Okay.
So, and really, I rolled for the sake of rolling. I'm not telling you which version he rolled. You can read him though. He believes this to be bad.
Okay. Does it seem like he's going to try to, like, in the dead of night, try to figure out where we have been storing it and then retrieve it?
That's a little bit more than an insight check will give you.
Okay. So it's not that strong of a repulsion then.
He's not frothing at the mouth by any means.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need more air support.
Yes.
Having two dragons that size.
Oh, he's bigger than
Yep.
Mizzen.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Did we tell him that
Yes.
we have that?
Yeah. Niv Mizzet was also the same opinion as,
Niv Miz is
Twang.
not a fan.
though you do believe that might just be because he's a dragon and doesn't want another bigger dragon in his turf.
Niv Mizzet doesn't like anybody.
Yeah, this is like the third or fourth thing that we found out Niv Mizzet has beef with. Like when Niv Mizzet's like, I don't like him. Like yeah, you're like, that's like the fourth person you've told me you don't like.
I don't know. Like I feel like you treat the thing that kills you the fastest, Enduin.
So, but yeah, I have a promise to keep. So I will be going there before all of this goes down.
Okay. Can you... Sorry.
Oh, don't be. You know more than
I
me.
would like to impress upon you that the reason that we have a divide between the metallic and the chromatic is because of him.
Yep. Niv Mizzet
And-
gave me the history lesson.
The reason that chromatic dragonborn were segregated from the metallicum is because of his initial policy.
So he was racist
Yes.
until he died, I assume.
Yes, in that policy stuck and is still standing. There's a reason that they sent all the chromatic here instead of absorbing them into the metallicum.
I could try something.
Do you believe that?
I can fix braces.
I don't know how well this could work out towards the end, but obviously my thought And my priority is making sure that we win. Or at least win more than they did. Is there any type of bargain that could be struck with the cult to kind of give us a little bit of insurance?
What do you mean by insurance?
Okay, we can't make a deal with the underlings, bring the boss back, and expect him to be like, well.
That's a solid point.
Yeah. I'm gonna go, but I'm trying to make sure that this.
Yeah, he doesn't take second opinions.
This is very personal.
Yeah, there's a fucking war going on.
And that's usually the reason.
Personal should be set aside.
Yeah.
The sake of the world is going on.
And this is something that could turn the tide.
Into another conflict?
Hush will speak up like wrong allies.
Meanwhile, no.
What if I asked Raznal's boss if he thought it was a good idea?
It's a good idea.
I'll pull out Cabas's grimoire. You remember Cabas? Dumb bitch, bird lady? This is her book. We stole it after we burned her house down.
Has Hush had any run-ins with Cabas since departing?
With Cabas, no. There have been rumblings of Nagpa within the Metallicum, though you never come face to face with them. You've more come across their trail and their leavings.
Take a look at it. It looks real.
I learned commune out of it. Tried asking a question or two.
Wait.
Yeah, please.
Aren't you like already like a god, demigod, somewhat god, water god, Aqualad?
I am a lordling, a baby fae spirit thing. I'm just a baby. Never done anything wrong.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to communicate with your deity, right?
With your deity or divine proxy, I don't have a deity.
So
I was hoping with my level of autonomy, I could use it to commune with things I don't necessarily worship.
So are you asking?
I have faith in the fucker. I know he exists.
Are you insinuating talking to Bahamut?
Yeah, just asking him 3 questions.
I think that would be a good idea. When can you do that?
Hush is gonna look over at Twang.
Couldn't hurt.
He'll shrug.
It's not a bad idea, right?
I'm just... Okay, I can ask 3 yes or no questions, essentially.
Is Raznal a dick? Yes.
What are we gonna
But
gain from that exactly? I'm not following like the questions that we would ask.
Would Raznal be of age? Would he reinforce all of
Yes.
the segregation that he
Yes.
originated with? Could we convince him to not do that?
Could
Be a better
Bahamut do
person?
anything to stop him from
Yeah.
doing that?
Could Bahamut talk to him before we bring him
Wait.
back and be like, hey, yo, Ma, don't do that?
Why didn't Bahamut stop him last time?
Because gods don't
Intervene.
tell you what to do. They help you do the things that you think they want you to do.
Sticks is gonna be like,
I also have this, and I'll show the thing I got from
Well, it's his mom.
dad.
It's his mom's amulet.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. Was his dad?
You will politely
Yeah.
pick it up, start to look at it. You'll toss it over to Hush. You guys have actually seen that symbol before
okay.
as one of the leavings that you found by one of the Nagpa was a contingent of paladins wearing those symbols.
Like, when you say leavings, do you mean dead bodies?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're opposing them.
As well as a young dragon that they had with them that had their heart ripped out.
Mm-hmm.
The dots are starting to connect a little bit. Pass on the information that he has.
It sounds like they'd be invested in stopping this either way.
I think the issue is what comes after.
I don't think that I'm blind to that. I understand that. But we need to win this before we can worry about anything else. And that is my concern, and that is my priority. What can come after comes after. We need to survive to even be able to deal with that, and this is a chance that we could.
You might be willing to join us in part of the Pale Guard Council as a way to...
Are you willing to fight him after?
Sure.
I'm willing to fight anybody that's going to cause this to be a problem.
Do you feel like you'll need to fight him after?
Yes.
The hope is not
That's what
to.
I'm trying to impart.
The hope is not, but I think the idea that we have the chance to be able to fight him after is better than us all getting wiped out and not knowing the better.
I don't know. It seems like we have different opinions. I'm kind of leaning on the side of the experts who have been studying and are familiar with that side of the world, personally.
Frankly, I understand your point. And I don't want to act like this, as he points outside to the actual cataclysm that is coming on, is not an issue that needs fought. My concern is we have the majority of the world's superpowers focused in one spot. Their resources are being dwindled, and should we win, it will take, you know better than I'm assuming it will take most of everything. So, if you are going to bring him back, you're saying you have his heart, so I'm assuming he will not be back to his normal form, probably akin to a Dracolich.
Yeah.
You're now dealing with an undead ancient dragon that can reform. So, he will regenerate much faster than everybody else.
If he's undead.
We got
I don't know.
We got insight onto how that happened, and
That'll be something I ask.
it happened accidentally. It wasn't intentional for him to end up like this.
Intentions or not, he intentionally raised half of the continent. Now, again, intentions are good because he was fighting chromatic dragons.
That's what he did after.
That's what he did after.
He also could go down on this conflict itself.
If that's what you're banking on.
Not banking on it, it's just a possibility.
I can ask if he'll come back as undead. If we can convince him to not be racist and mean. And if Bahamut thinks it's a good idea. And if I don't like any of the answers to any of those questions, I'm changing my vote, and it's only Kex campaigning for bringing Raznal back, and we won't do it.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't plan on going there and opening up with, hey, I got the heart. I'm
I
going.
don't even know where to go.
Yeah, I was given the location from Lilax's dad, that mountain. Sam saying that to Andrew.
It was Mountain Doom or something. I don't know.
You're given a mountain, you don't know where to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He didn't know the name of it.
Okay.
Rotund didn't know where it was. He's never been
Well,
there.
I'll describe the information that I have, but we also got the backstory on Raznal as well, so we kind of know, like, relatively speaking, where he was quote unquote buried and turned into a shrine.
All right, I'd like to ask the questions, and then we can decide this matter that's taking up a lot of time in our very few remaining minutes of the
Okay.
campaign. So I will cast Commune, if possible, targeting Bahamut.
Okay. You guys see as you take a few minutes, cast Commune, and it is actually Twang's companion. What was his name?
I have an Eldrake.
No.
Riddle.
No.
It was
I
not
will.
Riddle.
I think it started with an R.
It did start with an R.
I will reach into the stream and pull out my Eldrake that's in my bar that Saffron found. You're gonna help me commune with your boss.
I thought you were my boss.
Yep, your extra boss,
The big boss up there.
platinum boss.
I don't think I listened to that one.
Oh, okay.
Saw that.
And Hush's reaction to that.
It's in the Dunderfire channel.
Oh no.
And it's kind of topical because we're dragoning
Oh, God.
these nuts. I love this meme format.
Yeah.
Best meme format in the past like year, straight up. I love the ones where it's not like that's not my name. It's like, hey guys, gonorrhea. Not what I'm called.
Not my name.
Not my name.
Did you see it, Sam?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, you take a moment and cast Commune, and you guys see Twang's Drake companion. His eyes come over platinum,
You.
and he then stares at you.
If we were to use Raznal's heart to return him, would he return as undead?
Yes.
Would he still be a big racist meanie like he used to be before he died?
Most likely.
All right. Do you think it'd be a good idea to bring him out to help with this problem, setting him up as a problem for the future?
Unclear.
Okay. I don't want Raznal. Done.
We could still use the paladins, though. Maybe they have an interest in stopping.
And then we don't help them with the ritual.
We don't have to tell them.
Yeah?
I said I wasn't going to open up with the whole heart thing.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, now that I'm done commuting, I'm going to start cooking. Any drinks? Anybody?
Drake's.
Yep. Just start pulling bottles of wine out of the stream.
At one point in time, you pull one out, saffron's attached to it. Hey!
You've had a bit too much recently. I don't know what else was on the block for discussion, but I feel like catching up and just swapping stories with everything that the Broken Wings have done, catching up on what Hush has done.
Hush's eyes are glazing over, listening to this like
Using major image and like, this is what the giant turtle looked like when it was dead and flipped over before he cleared out all the undead things, and then Styx revivified it, so now he has a soul anchor to one of the pillar turtles.
oh god. Oh god.
And I can do this, and I'll just like push my hand through my face made out of water.
Hutch's actual response.
He would share the stories of being in the Draco Regnum again and tracing this, tracking together. The mark of this new dragon. It's like blue chromatic. It's been kind of deemed as a sapphire dragon.
So there's gem dragons.
Sorry, I'm pulling up a message. The Misty collapsing with the Nimbus captain being on the edge of it, which is why like the small fleet that we have has survived and picked us up, and with Valdan and everything. Yeah, it's been not quite as eventful from your guys' perspective. So it's like listening to this elaborate novel compared to like a children's book of like, and then we did this. But he would make sure to give everybody a hug, catch up with Kex, be like, all right, so do you still like bite people?
Not really.
This is my vampire warlock. As I'm holding Shalissa up by both arms. Like,
You have warlocks.
I made a warlock.
A warlock.
Yeah.
I think we have to kill him.
No, you don't.
This is my...
Like I said, his true form is really different.
I don't
You
really,
need to stop.
I don't really know how to refer to her, but
What do you mean true form is really different?
I mean, he's a Fei. Like, he doesn't look anything like that. He
Is that like a new thing, like a Feifei?
kind of. It's kind of like
What are Feifei?
if his first name was Cove, he would be Cove Fei.
oh, hey, how's your brother doing, by the way?
Brother. How's the undersea? Still stinky?
Oh, it's disgusting.
I hope getting rid of that aboleth the other day helped at least a little bit.
You're gonna actually you're gonna throw up, and you're gonna watch just like mucus and bile
Is that on the floor or in the stream?
in the bush outside.
Okay, good.
Oh, this is Sayil's brother, by the way. Lord of the Seas.
He's king of all the oceans.
Don't look at me right now. I'm hideous.
You're always beautiful.
Yeah, you're fine.
You look fine.
Thanks. You see, like his eyes actually drifting down his face.
Well,
Want to take a breather?
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay, sure.
but he's like water.
Yeah, that's it. Helps.
Is he gonna like go down the drain?
Only the bad parts as he walks up the stairs.
Only if you lose concentration.
Well, so we're here. Why is the prize called like this?
Yes.
It's a war.
So I wanted to start fortifying it so it didn't get burnt down. And then we had to get exiled from the city.
Right after we did all that work.
And then we came back and it looked like this.
Oh, that's so funny.
V's back. V was gone, by the way.
Is he alive?
He's right there.
I'm right here.
B!
You know, I
Gonna go
wouldn't
and
lead
jump.
with V's back if he was dead. Just saying.
Yeah, he catches you with one robotic arm.
Oh God! They took your arm.
No, you got an upgrade. Right?
Right, upgrade. Yes.
I'm gonna like.
All of my friends are insensitive.
Sorry, my brain is a little bit mush after hearing everything that's gone on. Did you have the same reaction?
He's actually has a nosebleed.
Ah,
That was like, I did not know all of that either.
Oh, yeah.
they didn't tell you?
I did not. We've been very busy. I came with Jotun.
You lost an arm, and they didn't tell you.
He lost an arm when he was like traveling up to the Barrack North. What are you talking about?
Oh, he didn't lose that here?
Yeah, to fight
No.
Yeti.
Yeah. He didn't lose that here.
Then they
He chose to go up there and he
Actually,
lost
no.
the arm.
I fought Yeti, still had the, and then I fought Blackpaw. Did not want infection.
Black Paw. Oh yeah.
See,
He's
you
gonna
mentioned-
swivel over to Bastion and be like,
He's fine.
"You don't smell as
Burnt.
I didn't want to say it. I'm glad
He's
he did.
a corpse hound, a Rottweiler, if you will.
You don't. You're fine being insensitive to V, but you didn't want to be insensitive to Bastion.
I try not to be insensitive in general.
Well, you're doing poor.
Again, sorry, I just got trauma dumped with a millennium's worth of problems in the span of
Couple months.
2 months.
Yeah.
With an accurate visual aid, as I've been doing an illusion for everything I talk about.
So,
So what's new with you?
You already went over what's new with him. You did not listen.
Well, but what's new with you? Like, are you like stronger?
a bit. I feel like I
Very
don't-
weird way to ask.
You're looking healthy, you know, the feathers are shining, you know.
If you haven't noticed, V, I'm a weird dude.
I pluck one out.
Water.
Why'd you do that?
There you go.
I'll look at like Styx's cloak and see if I could pin someone else's feather to Styx's cloak.
I'm stronger. Just been training with my brother and
Cool.
trying our best to keep the Draco Regnum from falling to some unknown dragon threat, which apparently it just doesn't really do anything.
Yeah,
Hasn't caused any problems. It's just there. It exists.
just a dude.
Sometimes you need to just consistently fight evil and it doesn't go away.
What time is Abigail wanting to talk to us?
We should get to come to the
Whenever
Draco.
she shows up.
Narratively, when you guys are done with this,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
which would probably be soon.
yeah, hush. Just flat out, Hush is just gonna be like, yeah, I mean, we've done stuff, but like normal, like, wanted poster things, not fucking resurrecting God out of a sarcophagus and resurrecting world turtles, and there's too much. It's too much.
You're underselling us. Those wanted posters are for like dragons.
Yeah, but God turtles.
Dragons.
Did I tell you about how we gave Nether and Titania a Draco Hydra? It was really funny.
Yeah.
I don't.
Traitors.
We found a Draco Hydra, and then we just plane shifted it there as a prank.
As a prank.
Well,
Yep, and then Nether revived Saffron, who had died,
yeah.
and
Oh, she's that way because of Nether.
yeah.
Making deals with Nether?
I didn't make any deal with Nether.
He sent
sure
us
it
to
wasn't
the Shadowfell Fire Pillar to fight Cabus.
He's
Isn't
helped
Camus
us.
there?
Zokef and Otanya.
He sent
I thought he sent us to
He sent us to the Pillar of Earth. Wrong pillar.
not the Fire Pillar, the Earth Pillar with
Librarian sent us
with,
to.
Cabus. Goddamn. Too much fighting, too little.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, he's helped a lot actually.
So are we gonna be fighting dragons? Like, is that a thing?
Only if we brought back Raznal. Hey, Abigail.
You say that. Abigail does walk in, but Twang really quickly goes, well, I mean, fighting the end of an empire, right?
Yeah.
Didn't... You filled me in a little bit. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've been saying that a lot. Didn't Leon Endwin have his own dragon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huge one.
Oh, we're gonna fight a undead dragon.
I mean, that's almost our specialty.
Be nice if we had our own.
That's Jeremy's specialty between his two characters.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's got one.
Would Hush know? Can I make a check to know if I know anything about this specific dragon?
Sure, go ahead.
History?
Yeah, I'll give you advantages on undead.
14.
14. You know that he had one. It was a bronze dragon. Kind of in line with Raznal, right? It was actually at one point in time, it was Raznal's main general.
Second in command. Right.
Basically his second command. That being said, when during the first and second age, when they were like kind of coming up into actual prominence and Leon was going through, this dragon, Detonate.
The one that we turned into a dragon.
Detonate had at one point in time fought side by side with Endwin, and they forged a bond.
Okay.
So they forged a partnership after that. So he basically acted as a go-between between the Metallicum and the Endwin Empire during Leon's reign.
And Raznal's also Metallicum.
Gold. He's the first gold.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah,
There is some bad blood between them, though, because when push came to shove, he chose the Endwin instead of the Metallicum.
Probably pass this on and be like, I mean, Metallicum, Raznal doesn't necessarily like him, but they definitely served together when they were in the Dracoregnum.
Would that mean that he was the original bronze?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's a scary thing to fight on top of the unnamed god.
We got an Ivmazet. It'll be fine.
Don't think so.
We can hit him with the raid cannon. Oh, by the way, Hush. And I'll explain like the crazy shit that Alyssa's made, including the canister of undead go away sauce. Hey.
Queen Abigail will kind of like playfully roll her eyes at everything that is going on. She passes right by you guys, goes up, orders a drink, puts down gold. She's the only person that's actually paid for a drink in forever now.
Oh, thank you, Abigail.
And she, in fact, overpays. as she kind of like limps on over, uses her foot to kick a chair out, and sits down like a sack of potatoes.
So how'd the planning go?
Well, I suppose Perihelion obviously will act as the flagship currently. Thank you. And as far as air defense goes, we will keep the smaller ships as mainly harrying forces. Niv-Mizzet and the Giants are going to outfit them with as many weapons as we can and try to keep them as essentially ranged artillery, as while the Perihelion acts like the forward.
Okay. Would you mind if I inspected your engine bays? We had some issues with the enemy and ours. I'd just like to make certain.
Oh, please. I've heard nothing but great things about you and your handiwork, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes, the Lady of Shadows has been sabotaging things left and right, so she's good at spotting it.
Niv-Mizzet, while he may not say it to your face, is very impressed.
Good.
Right. I have a few things I need to go over with you that are a bit more of a personal nature.
Yes.
Morgan,
Yes.
what happened?
The Eldaconan was a vessel for the Lady of Shadows as a lich hierarch, Hierophant. When she was killed, the next closest bloodline member, who was also a sorcerer, was Morgan. She became the vessel for the Lady of Shadows, and she burnt herself out. The Lady of Shadows burnt Morgan as a vessel out, calling in a meteor strike, and melted Sun home.
I'll say, got her before she could do anything else.
Yes, I spoke with her about that.
So we fear for her son Max, but it appears that the Lady of Shadows prefers a female vessels, so he may be safe.
For now.
For now. Do you know... I sent word to my uncle, Arnold,
Yes.
because I knew they were supposed to be staying with him. He said that he was on his way here. Is he here?
It was.
We spoke to him, showed him the unnamed god corrupting the Raven Queen Temple. He helped purify it, and then we sent him back to Ilios so he could raise a ruckus and hinder their war efforts at home.
Right. Okay.
I set in motion, they're on their way down south, and my father lives up in that area and may be able to help escort them to a area that we can get them out of.
We could have just brought him to the river and got him out.
Yep.
If we wanted to get him out.
That happened. I don't remember any messages being sent to them. I remember they sent you guys a letter.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys ever sent them a message back.
Between you and me, that I said, "Oh, if I can do that, I will." So never mind.
All right. Well. Sahil, could you please make me a persuasion check?
Big number.
33.
That's a big number. Quality.
Primo.
An expedition number.
You see, for a few moments, she just stares at you intently. Then kind of across the room at everybody, landing kind of on hush, raises an eyebrow. Well, seems to trust you. You guys have done good work for me before. And Morgan spoke very highly of you. I will take your word on it.
I would have showed a visual with the major image of like what I remembered of that day.
Yeah, you were on the deck of the Perihelion. You got to see it firsthand.
I was the only one above ground when everything went down.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you were on the ground when that
Yeah.
happened.
You were.
Yeah, he just got out of the.
Oh, yeah, you were in the alley.
He dimension doored up, and then right when the meteor swarm hit, and he was outside of the range.
Imagine if you got fucking vaporized because you.
Yeah.
It was like
I was
too
counting
close.
rounds.
Yeah.
I was.
Yep.
Yeah.
You saw Nordal basically kill Althea too. Yeah.
Well, with that then, it seems as though Hilda has the other one of these.
Is the it's like curving.
She will kind of awkwardly unscabber one and put it in, and you watch it walk.
Look over there, it's your fucking brother.
And then the other, you guys see 3 of almost the same blade, except the colors themselves are a little bit different. You see the morning blade is this kind of white gold. The zenith blade is a traditional gold, while the sunset blade is almost a rose gold.
I could totally make a 4th one of them. I could make them a different set.
I have been told that you guys are taking point in most of the troubling fights, as Niv-Mizzet has largely been injured. Asperia is gone, currently.
She's talking to Asmodeus.
Oh, that's delightful. And, well, Tristani is a tree.
Yeah.
She's
But
not
to-
moving too much.
Always has been, always will be.
Yep.
The tree. They tree.
Them tree.
The tree.
They tree.
Us tree.
They tree.
Our tree.
We know Tristani and they them know me.
So, on loan, as this is one of the hallmarks of the Abernathy household, and I think if Arnold has done well by you and you by him, you wouldn't dislike this too much.
He was a pleasant person to have around.
He's a good uncle.
It was refreshing.
And you guys already have the 3rd piece. Should one of you wish to attune to them, they will form the virtue kindness.
Okay, I'll take it.
Aren't you going to be on the Fey pillar anyways?
Yeah.
Why would you need it?
Well, I already gave up 2. I just wanted something. Okay, fine.
I'd be willing to try if I feel like they'd let me.
Six reaches out for the sword.
Alyssa's gonna reach out for the sword.
Well, sounds like 3 of you already want to stake a bit of a claim to this.
I don't think any of them would like me. So.
If all of us hold a sword and we touch the tips, will it like?
You all Voltron into one being.
Stikexlissa.
Dekexless.
Stikexless.
It would be kind of funny to give it to Shalissa.
We are not sending a 5-year-old to the front line and putting my foot down.
You see Daniel also leans in.
Didn't you already
What
get
does
a really good
what
one?
does the sword do? Like, what does it do when it's all together? We know they talk.
Kindness was
Is it a katana?
They're all...
Can,
Oh my-
can we hear any of the other 2 yet?
Oh, they're all, like, just gibbering to each other. Actually, the tone of it gets such a high ring, almost like steel ringing when you knock on it, that you can't make out what they're saying anymore.
They're harmonizing.
Really want to make like a 4th one that changes what it does.
Good luck.
Is that in the Queen's Room?
Even with you. Yeah.
An adopted child? Nah.
I posted it a while ago. I'll repost it here in a moment.
How does one go about being able to use it?
We probably got to
well-
put them together.
The Abernathy family have never actually had all blades at the same time. It is rumored that it's only been put together once.
Oh boy.
As far as I understand, you need to attune to each blade separately.
Oh.
You have to.
Then they will form into one blade.
Well, I could do it for us.
by-person basis. Be a by-person basis. If you were to unattune from it once it was put together, it will split back apart.
So to clarify,
You have
kindness takes 3 attunement slots.
No.
Okay, good.
You attune-
Putting it together takes 3 attunement slots.
Yeah.
It then only takes 1.
So you can reattune to the stuff that you have
Yes.
to take off.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be a boon to have, especially with what we're fighting.
All right. Who's the most sunny disposition person that can use a greatsword?
Nobody here.
I can make it work.
I don't want to give you that because I feel like it would burn you alive or something. The other one didn't really seem to like you very much.
Hasn't gotten to know me yet.
Then it would really not like you.
You'd hear 3 voices. Kill him.
It hasn't gotten to know me yet. Yes, your winning personality.
Okay.
It's be nice if I could try.
If you really want to, go for it. That's my advice.
Do you have 3 attunement slots? I don't even think you have 3. Do you have 2?
I
or 3?
can unattune what I have equipped. And
No, but like, do you have 2 or 3? I don't know what attunement slots are based on.
I can unattune all my stuff and then attune one at a time, and then
No, but
it'll
that's-
only take 1.
No.
Yes. Once they're all formed together, it only takes 1.
Yeah.
I thought you had to have 3 open slots, and then when all of them are attuned at the same time, you get 1 attunement slot.
You can unattune. What he's saying is that he has items he can unattune to all of these, then attune back to 2.
I asked that verbatim, is do you have 3 attunement slots total? I don't know what attunement slots are based on.
Everybody has 3.
Everybody has 3.
Okay.
Except for artificers who get more.
Okay. I didn't know if it was based on like a score or anything.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, there's feats and stuff now that you can give.
Been playing this game damn near 3 years, and Phil doesn't know how attunement slots work. I'm just giving you shit, bud.
Fucking
love you.
attunement slots, man. I know that they go up with level. I didn't know if it was based on a score.
They do not.
Abigail, do you think I'd be able to?
Why do you ask?
Oh, he's a vampire.
Yeah. Kind of. Not entirely.
You'd have to be very convincing.
I'm a
The
little-
Raven Queen likes him.
I'll
Okay.
Kellenvor seems to think I'm pretty all right now, I guess.
They're work associates
Yeah.
at this point.
I honestly don't know.
Any advice?
Be polite. Don't be undead.
I was just gonna be like, have you tried kindness before?
Huh.
No, he's right.
Yeah.
You must have a righteous heart. And
There's a reason I haven't even tried talking to the sword.
how do I put it? My brother is much more of the religious type than I am. I'm not. I lead. So I'm going to ask you a forthright question. Do you delve into evil?
I've killed evil. It's definitely left its taint on me. But I'm look at myself as a means to an end.
If you look at yourself as a means to an end, that is generally not the personality that kindness seeks out. Then you'll hear in the back of your head, Black Razor. A means to an end. Whose end?
The monsters we're fighting.
What are you fighting?
Things that are unnatural, trying to assert themselves over the world.
That's my job.
It is, but you don't work well fighting against that.
I don't work well fighting against that.
You gotta kill living things, don't you?
Oh. Disgusting.
We're fighting things that aren't alive.
Call on me when they're living. They'll go back to dormant.
Might not.
It's just a chuckle. All right. Abigail just... If you are somebody who seeks a means to an end that is antithetical to kindness, you must be virtuous at all times. That is the ideal of it.
Understood. Do you know what might happen if it doesn't work? Will they just refuse to talk to me?
It tried to kill you
Well, it can't.
by itself.
It can't kill me unless someone's holding it.
You would be holding it.
And you're... Nope.
I know.
It's going to try and bite you 3 times.
Yeah.
For an hour.
I think that is fair to say.
Now,
Worth a shot, but if you guys would rather do it than me, then go for it.
I just have never seen you with a 2-handed weapon before. That's my only thing. But
I wouldn't try to do it if I didn't think that I could.
okay.
all right. Go ahead and try with the kindness sword and see if you can make it your packed weapon.
If you guys don't want me to do it, I won't. Like, everybody seems very against me trying.
just-
Above table,
It doesn't make sense
it makes 0 sense.
Okay.
at all.
But if you wanted to try it,
If mechanically it's what would help out right now and you really want to do it, then
Yeah.
we're not going to stop you.
for sure.
Doesn't seem like anybody wants me to try.
No,
Like other people want to.
Oh no, Six is just like, it's so cool.
No.
But it's so dumb.
When Andrew has said above table that there's no way in hell that I could like make a different one, I'm out.
Okay.
Because I wanted to try to like modify it in some way and like add like a 4th one to make like a different one. But yeah, that's fine.
The only person who I think fits the personality and like ability to use it, Daniel or maybe Bastion. Either one of them I could see if they can use great swords.
Bastion cannot.
Okay, then Daniel would be the only person I could see.
But he uses a shield.
He doesn't. He wouldn't if he got a virtue.
Yeah, you would not need a shield.
It's also like level 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, double-digit levels, ready to fight God.
Like I was thinking like if I were to try to modify it, I would try to make like one of those like dual saber ones where it's like both sides.
you want a Darth Maul
Yeah.
virtue?
But you would make it as like a tri-star.
What
Yeah,
if
spin it.
you took Black Razor and put it on the other end of
Yeah,
kindness?
if you want to fuck with Black Razor,
I wanted to
You had a yin yang post.
because the gauntlets make you so strong. I was like, what if you had a blade on either side, like just like sticking off at an angle, you know?
you want to fuck with Black Razor?
No.
No, not even.
I don't either.
Saying, go try and attune to it. I just like mechanically it would be very good, but the throwy vampire rogue holding an anti-undead greatsword is just kind of funny.
Oh, also,
And you said the word taint.
You did.
that's what got everybody laughing so hard.
Yeah.
They lift their goose.
They left their taint on me.
Above table, though, Tex's whole shtick has been growing out of darkness.
Yeah.
That has been his whole deal.
I.
And on top of that, Hexblade, he can actually wield it.
Yep.
So when you asked him that question at the Earth Pillar about like, do you want to hunt or do you want to? I forget what the other option was.
The monster or the hunter?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you picked the monster.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I was like,
That's why I was asking. It was like, do you embrace darkness? Like, it's like, well, a little bit. I was like, that one's gonna be rough.
It's stuff that will come into play for it.
Okay.
It seemed very much that everybody's like, no, don't do it. Don't do
All
it.
right. Well, we've been talking about it for 15 minutes. So
for
go
it.
ahead and go for it. Try.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
All right.
try. I would probably want a friend like Styx nearby me, honestly. Somebody who's a little more.
oh, you know what he's doing? He's prepping Revivify.
Sayo.
I mean, it'd be third time's charm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sayo's sticking around playing.
See, that's what you need to be undead. The third time coming back, it'll
Honestly,
bring you
he
back.
just wants you guys around for a bolster of confidence because he feels stronger when he's not by himself.
I will give you my nanobots. For the check.
All right, I got Phantom Steed, didn't
Sorry, give me 1 second.
I? I can summon a seahorse.
All right. As you gather these blades together,
Is there a certain one that should be done first?
The Dawn.
take a stab at it.
Maybe start
So,
with the sunrise.
What
and then
are the
sunset.
what are the three?
All right. One more time, Sam.
So what are the three of them?
Yeah.
Like what are all three? Because I only know the one.
I've said them a few times, but there's the Blade of Dawn, the Zenith Blade, and the Sunset Blade.
Okay.
So morning, noon, night.
And which was the first
Or
one that I met?
evening.
Which one was the first one I met?
I believe you met the Morning Blade.
So, and he's not the one that hates me the most?
I think it was Zenith.
And Zenith is the
Noon one.
noon. Okay, so sun is highest. That makes sense. And then the last one's evening.
Yeah, sunset.
I think I might talk to that one first.
Okay.
Do I have to like grab hold of it? Start? Okay.
You need to tune to it.
Yeah, so I will grab hold and just hello, sunset.
Do we all hear the blades?
They talk out loud.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Hello. Spawn.
There is a great war going on.
I'm aware. I was called here. I wish to be of service.
I wish to let you be. I know that I am not probably anything that you intended to be used by.
You are my antithesis. You are what I hunt.
And I hunt those like me. It is my calling. I did not choose to become this. But I've been able to be something that has not just vanquished others like me, but has spared others from a worse fate.
A worse fate.
I'll look at Shalissa. She is also something that did not choose to be this way. But because of the people that I've kept around me and that have helped me grow, she has been able to have some semblance of a life.
But it's only semblance. Do you know how life and order work?
I think I have a decent grasp on it.
Do you understand that souls are eternal and names are fleeting?
Yes. I've seen many souls both bound unwillingly and taken too early.
Why do you subject her to a half-life rather than letting her soul pass on as it should, so she may have a full life once again? You are robbing her and yourself
my life has not been all good. My story has been one when I was plunged into darkness, and it's been a story of trying to come out of that, trying to be better, doing the things that I can do to fix the world from people like me that have made those mistakes and left those scars. So, yes, me being this way may be robbing me of a better, more natural life down the road, but it's letting me save others, and it's letting me put down others so that they can move on into those lives as well.
Do you call that saving? This young one's Shalissa. You are stopping her from absolution. That is no gift. Rob from yourself if you may. Why put that upon another?
She's an innocent child, and she deserves a choice. And she gets a choice of being the kind of person that I try to be.
Kex has only been kind. Kex has only saved people and admitted his faults to others. I saw him save a gnome just recently. And if you can't call that kindness, wherever it comes from, then I think you don't see the whole picture of kindness.
Styx sitting down will also just say, like,
Bless.
you talk of absolution of Shalissa. And, like, what is Shalissa's facial expression during this? Because she's, I'm assuming, hearing.
She's right here, yeah. And you watch her face kind of quirks up a little. Confused. But much more mature than it should be for this conversation.
You talk of absolution, but magic is anything but right now. The flow of souls, where they're supposed to go, what you speak of is from a time before now, where the flow is uninterrupted.
I see two shepherds in front of me. One for the Raven Queen, another for Kalimvor. Are you telling me you cannot send souls where they should go? Are you telling me the two of you cannot bring absolution correctly? Do you even know how old that creature is?
We don't.
I do.
And how do we know that you're not lying because you want what you want?
Me lie.
How old is that creature?
40 years. And you'll watch as Shalissa shrinks back a little bit further. 40 years. In 40 years. You say that she should have a choice. She had decades to choose. But you're right. Maybe I don't see everything there is to kindness.
That's why there's two other parts of you. Correct?
Gex, if you could, add advantage with Bless, and I'm pretty sure Sail was strumming along on a lute.
Take a guidance too.
Is Daniel nearby?
Counts for saves, not for skill checks.
Okay. So what am I making?
Go and make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion check. Okay. With a bless, right?
Bless, guidance, and D10 from Bardic Inspo.
I am at.
This isn't a contested check or anything, is it?
Why do you ask?
Well, Hush would be tuning in, and if it's something where he thinks that he's fighting against the sword, he would use silvery barbs.
Oh, you whore.
I'm at 20 right now without using Bardic Inspo.
Oh.
So I don't know if I passed. I don't remember how Bardic Inspo rate works. So
Plus.
If I remember right, you need to use it before the answer is declared
Yeah.
for Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bardic, yeah.
It's not like a reaction like the psionic.
Or the Flash of Genius.
For the record, though, this is not a contested check. It's a set DC.
What's your inspiration right now? 10. Okay. Are you gonna be able to give me more? Because this is only the first one.
I can give you a few.
Okay. Okay. We're at 26 now.
31.
All right, 31.
All right. You see, they acquiesce for now. That thrumming grows still as they're not bending towards you, trying to kill you on sight at the moment.
They're going to reserve judgment until the end, probably.
So this was a sunset.
Yep. This was sunset.
The chillest one.
Yeah. Okay. I
Dropping some unknown lore.
do I get any kind of feeling of which one I should go to next based on attuning to the first one? Is there any kind of pull? Okay, I'm gonna go with morning next.
Okay.
I'm gonna go sunset to morning.
Morning being the one that literally tried to kill you yesterday.
Yep.
Or today, actually.
Yeah. This morning.
You grasp onto the hilt of the blade and you feel it pull.
Yep.
It is actively trying to slash at your ankles.
Yep. Hold steady. Hello, morning.
I hate you.
I know. My life is anything but unnatural, if you can call it a life.
I wouldn't.
And that's fair. But
You've wasted 3 of them now. Bound another to you. Made them a target.
who did I bind to me?
Who did you bind to you?
Talking about sticks?
Yes. The person who brought you back. You'd be groveling at his feet.
Speak for yourself, bud.
He does on occasion if it makes you feel better.
No. He's become something to rely on and something to be inspired for.
Okay, someone. I'm a person.
You're more than that. He is, when we first met, there was definitely tension for a long time. There still is, but I wouldn't be able to feel like I'm confident in doing this without him.
You shouldn't be confident in this at all.
You and me both know what needs to be killed and destroyed here.
I also know there are many more hands that can wield me than you.
There are. But
Why you?
as I can take you straight to the heart. And I can plunge you into it. And that would be the ultimate kindness to the world. To rid its soon-to-be oppressor.
You can get there? What makes you think you can get there? Somebody who's been puppeteered by so many. You willingly let them into you at every turn.
He has been freed by the sacrifice of others. At the fire pillar, those bonds were broken. And he is the fastest person that I've ever seen. And he's the quietest person I've ever seen. He's the person who is going to get there better than anybody else, even those who stand here. And we're the mightiest.
Delightful. Your confidence is so reassuring.
Better be.
It's not. You think that somebody who can be so manipulated so easily, doesn't matter how fast he gets there if he's immediately turned like the pawn he is.
And I'm the only one that's been able to stand before him multiple times and walk away.
The only one.
Here.
You must not listen to your friends.
A little bit of pot calling kettle, saying that he's so easily manipulated coming from a sword.
In all fairness, that sword is trying to stab him the same way he's trying to stab the unnamed.
Yeah.
Coming from a sword. You think that makes me easily manipulated?
No, I'm saying that we're all tools.
I was forged by much better hands than his, though.
Do you not believe that the creator of you maybe had someone like him in mind?
I know they didn't.
Why?
For I am part of them.
Why were you forged?
I was forged.
What was your intention?
Pretty pog question.
I was forged as a gift to Lathander. When he could not keep himself together, his wife claimed his disparate parts and put them together. I am part of Lathander. The Zenith Blade is Palor, and Sunset is Ilmater. We are all parts of Lathander. I was forged to help him keep himself together against the Void Titan.
Do you not think that he would have wanted to keep this world together?
I know he did.
Then you should see it matters not who wields you. What matters is the outcome. What Kex offers is the best outcome.
And my intent is to keep this world together. And free those that have fallen from grace.
What will you do after you're done?
If I make it out, I will be a shepherd.
What will you do with the sword?
The sword will go back to where it needs to be. And that is not my hands. When this thread is done, you do not need to be wielded by me ever again. But for now, I can take you to the heart.
If you could please go make me a persuasion check.
Okay. Do I have all my same stuff?
Ask your friends, not me.
I think Bless lasts 10 minutes.
1 minute.
Guidance.
It'd be enough for this. Yeah.
Okay.
I marked it off.
Okay. Okay. 27.
32.
Clutchless.
That is one more success. As the thrumming of the sword stops.
Okay. Now for the real bastard. So this is the noon.
The
Zenith Blade.
Zenith Blade. This is Palor. Okay. I will. This is the tough one. I'm gonna. And just kind of for flavor, I'm gonna put the bless on myself as well. The Raven Queen's bless.
You cannot be affected by multiple blesses at the same time.
Guidance.
Change the guidance.
There we go.
You also cannot be affected by multiple guidances at the same time.
I think he was just saying that he wanted like the Raven.
I'm aware.
Yeah,
I'm just saying mechanical.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
okay.
That's why I was saying it out loud. Okay.
Can I take the assist action?
I will do that, and then I will grab the Zenith Blade.
Oh, please make me a wisdom saving throw immediately.
Okay. Sure thing. Daniel does help me for this, though.
He does.
Yeah. Oh. Natural 20.
All right, you're only going to take half this damage.
Sweet.
Half of 300.
You guys watch as he touches it, and before his hands even actually go all the way around the hilt, a column of sunlight up from the ground directly around him. That was going to be 32 points of radiant, reduced to 16.
Okay. I am going to do my absolute best to not even flinch at it.
Make me a con saving throw.
Okay. I will be completely as stalwart as I can be about it. How much does Daniel give?
I think it's only a +2.
Okay, so that would be
I'll pull up his character sheet.
20 plus 18 plus 3 plus 2. 23, right? 18.
23.
Yeah, 23.
Okay. You manage to stay stalwart in the face of this,
Okay.
as this column of light does not go away.
Okay.
You can feel it starting to singe you. What little hairs that you have left on your undead body start to curl in on itself. You guys all watch as the veins that are somewhat desiccated on Kex at all times, as his body does not quite flow correctly, all burn a bright white for a brief moment, as he is trying to be burned from the inside out.
I will switch to casting Beacon of Hope.
Hello to you, to noon.
You think yourself worthy enough to wield either? Any of us? I can see in your mind. You're a sniveling little monster. You have nothing but bloodlust in the center of your heart. You claim it to be for the greater good, but when you bite into those that should be absolved and passed on, you wish for nothing more than what little modicum of power they have. And now you come onto my doorstep asking for mine. You are a blight, a stain. The fact that you've convinced these others that you're nothing else is a miracle. Do you all know, and he's not even talking to you anymore,
No.
do you all know that when he bites into other vampires, the only thing going through his mind is how much of a monster he wants to be?
That doesn't seem very kind to say. That seems rather rude, actually. And
It is
I don't
honest
think it's
and true.
It is honest and true. And what you've just admitted is that he has more willpower than anybody else.
More willpower?
If you're saying that that's the only thought going through his brain, like you just said, and then he still doesn't take it all.
He does. He's unnatural. You think I'm a simple dampier?
What went through his heart when he attacked our friend here? Hush.
Hunger.
And then what was after?
Regret for being seen for the monster he is.
Regret.
Very kind of you to only pick the one word I said there.
Yes. Because what you've described there is our friend. And if it's a miracle that we all have come to this conclusion, then maybe you're missing something.
I understand. Times are hard for you all right now. And you must stoop so low as to allow something like this into your midst. But then to let it propagate. You are fighting evil, yet you allow it in your midst.
You are not fighting evil, and yet you allow it to continue, even if you have a means to actually help.
Means to actually help. Are you saying there's no one else that could wield me?
No one else that can get you there. No one else who can actually go toe to toe and not just end up as paste. Take it as somebody who has actually been hit.
He's
by
died
him.
3 times.
And yet he's still here. And
By
he's
the
chosen.
grace of a God that should not.
Maybe take it up with that God. But all I know is he's here 3 times over. He has died 3 times over. He is still on this mission. If you don't believe that he is the type of person where if he goes down and he comes back up, he is going to do whatever it takes to thrust that blade into his heart. And you're telling me that you want to look down on him and cast this shade from a sword that's supposed to be wrought with intention, that's supposed to do good things, and supposed to be kind.
I feel as though you misunderstand what the word kindness means in this context.
I think you misunderstand what kindness means. I have no idea what you were wrought with if it wasn't with that.
Oh, shit. Jesus Christ, guys. Oh, shit.
Diggs is just gonna sit there and he's
I
gonna.
have the feeling that if I were to make something like you, it would turn out very different.
Fuck.
And maybe there's a reason that it takes 3 of you to make 1 kindness. And actually 4 to wield it.
Stick sitting down is just gonna be like, I agree with you. There are others that can wield you, probably better. There are a lot more. There's people that are possibly more kind in certain senses, but here he stands, proving us wrong time and time again. We have seen him for the monster that he was, or so he thinks, but he defies that actively. I was just like you. But here he stands, being burned by your holy virtue of kindness, steadfast, ready to accept it, in the hopes that he can change himself and change the world.
You guys watch as that circle of sunlight that has been over Kex, the center of it seems to be building with more and more energy. And then as you say that, I was just like you. Stops for a moment. For the record, Lizzie, please take a point of inspiration for that speech.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, guys. I don't even feel like I'm the one that needs to roll over here. Fuck.
Solid.
I'm sitting here going like, that's so nice. Oh, that was great.
And there's no response quite yet, as you can feel it on the back foot.
Mr. Zenith, you are right in that his origin is of a particular flavor. I have seen him interact with a suite of gods, spirits, lordlings, and beings that should, by all rights, smite him out of existence. The ones that you would seek to smite have attempted to and failed. And the ones that you would seek to help have chosen to bolster him, despite it even being antithetical to their being sometimes. So perhaps coming closer to the being you used to be will help you see what beings like Kellamvor or the Raven Queen saw in him.
Kex, if you could. I'll tell you this right now. This has been a rising DC.
Oh.
And I feel as though roleplay should reward these types of things. I'm lowering the DC down.
Okay.
If you could please make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
You have Bless, you have Guidance, and
I marked it off.
marked off Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. 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 And you're gonna flash me, right?
Whoa, don't say it like that, bro. That's weird.
There was a flash of genius incoming.
Okay. Okay.
I will mark it off.
25. So 30.
The DC was 30. The DC started at 25, went to 30, went up to 35, lowered it back down to 30 because of the speeches. Hey, man.
I'm not shaking my head no at you. I'm like, God damn.
Hey, this is we said like a long time ago, like DCs need to go up. we did say that.
No, I'm not bitching about the DC at all.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Persuasion is not your.
No. Deception.
Let's not deceive kindness.
You lying savage.
The light pillar coming back up.
Nope. I have a +1 though. It's a persuasion.
What is your +2 deception?
9.
You guys watch as that pillar of light zeroes in. For a brief moment, it becomes more intense directly on Kex's forehead before it dissipates. You then watch as these 3 blades crash into one another, almost hitting you as they rip across the bar at one another.
You can hit me. It's okay. I might have earned it.
As you can add another virtue.
I would like to imagine that Black Razor's screaming right now.
you are not attuned to Black Razor.
I know. We can still hear him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Fuck, shit, they're all here. God, no. Be silent.
Nice.
No, kind.
I will allow you to wield me.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, boss.
You will be the blade that rots out the heart of evil in the end.
Hey, man, I promised these gauntlets that I would snap the neck, so leave the neck, okay?
Yeah, you can have the neck.
Yeah, I think we are all gunning for it.
Yeah.
I got a head to lop off.
Fuck you. You switch the flip.
I want his tongue.
I have the executioner.
Head the lop off. You break the neck. You chop the head off. I stab the heart. You dig
Season
the hole.
the rump.
No, I dig the hole and carry
Dig the
the
hole.
box.
Dig the hole. Carry the box.
Oh my god.
Dig the hole.
Carry the box.
The box.
There's a drunk Haragon running around somewhere.
God.
All right. You guys watch as it has been basically the noonday sun in here, this entire conversation.
Good.
And
It's dark out.
you guys see both Shalissa and Tempe up in the rafters.
I'm keeping an eye on Shalissa.
Might be blind for a couple minutes.
See Talony. Oh, that hurts so bad. Why'd it have to get so bright?
That's the third god that should hate your son and helps him.
Doesn't even make sense.
Well, isn't that like 3 total?
Yeah, that
So
was
that's
3.
like
That was like
5.
5. Yeah. Oh, fuck. That hurt.
You guys actually watch as Kex is steaming. Or rather, smoking.
Ah, brother.
Yeah, they both are now. Nice.
I come up, I dap you up.
Break your arm.
Ow.
Not the back again. Not the back that just healed.
God damn it, man. Yeah, fuck. Oh, shit.
Do you feel a little nicer?
Kinder.
Stop, please.
Oh, you're gonna have to deal with that a lot, bud. You agreed to it.
No. Don't.
I can always
Yeah,
unagree at any
don't.
time.
Please stop.
Oh, do you get screaming too?
Welcome to the team. I'll add you to the statue.
Different kind of.
Shalissa, would you come here for a sec?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Little miss.
Little miss.
Just don't make us regret this.
So you're not that much younger than me, huh?
I've been this age for a while.
Mm-hmm. About 35 years?
I didn't lie.
We just
I
didn't,
appreciate that semantic difference.
we didn't ask the right questions.
Yeah.
So where are your parents?
Oh, that was true. They're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a while ago.
Did you kill them?
No.
Okay.
How long were you in the box that we found you in?
About 5 years.
Okay. What were you doing for the 30 before that?
Stuff.
You know, that's not a good enough answer.
Now would be the time to come clean.
Yeah.
I got by. Okay. I got by.
Right. You're not a mind drinker, are you?
No.
Is there any particular act or, anything you did that would
Shalissa.
maybe you want to talk about on the opposite side of the bar from our new sword friend there?
Probably.
Okay.
Shalissa. I don't exactly know what Sail did for you, but he gave you a new lease.
That's why I'm gonna go talk to him on the other side of the bar, away from you and that.
So you don't want to be around me anymore.
It's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
Swords don't kill people.
What is
Texas
your
do.
What is your actual handwriting? I'm gonna hand her a piece of paper.
Oh,
Filigree.
bruh.
That one stings actually the most
right.
out of all of this.
Go.
I'm behind
Oh
you.
no! You're
Don't
telling
talk.
me the Krant.
Go talk
Yeah.
to her. Hey, listen, you got like a bucket of water or something?
I'm glad we all have come around on this Shalissa thing. I've been saying it from the start.
Can I go like sit in the cold forge for a little bit or something? Like, oh, fuck.
Von Veer will just boot the door open.
Yeah.
All right, get in there.
I don't think that thing's been running for a minute. It might be hotter down there.
I started it the first thing I did when I got back.
Depends on what.
I'm just gonna stand next to it.
What? What did you say?
Nothing. Nothing to fee. Nothing.
I'm just.
I think she might know this workshop better than you do now.
No, I'm walking away. I'm getting out of here if we're going down that route.
Yep.
Specifically because of the change.
I am gonna sit next to the cold forge and let all of that noise block out what Ria's about to say.
You guys get giant curses as Shalissa and Sayul kind of extricate themselves from here, going outside.
And it's actually pretty impressive you managed to lie to me.
It, I thought you were gonna see it when you did the whole pack thing, and then you asked me to keep being me, and I could agree to that. So that was pretty easy.
Wanted you to grow up into a kind person.
Your exact words. You wanted me to grow up and keep being me. That's what I agreed to.
Yeah.
First time.
But I mean, the hunger definitely went down after I got less vampiric.
Yeah.
So that has been nice. So I will endeavor to be kind.
Good. Yeah.
And for what it's worth, my parents got taken out by Rakdos. I pretty much preyed on Rakdos exclusively.
Fucking valid.
I respect that. Is there anything I should know? I want you to be actually honest with me.
I'm thinking about it. There's a lot,
Yeah.
like a lot. This actually isn't. That wasn't even my voice.
I figured. Yeah.
I'm just.
It was adorable.
Yeah, I got practice. I'm just used to talking like that.
Yep. Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, I probably still would have tried to help you with the whole vampirism thing because being immortally stuck in the
It's rough.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, and I get to that's why I am actually on your guys' side. I get to grow now. Being 6 forever is awful.
Yeah.
You're 6. You lied about. You said you were 5.
Kills her on the spot. Well, kindness, here's your first job.
Yeah, if you're looking for things I did were particularly egregious, I definitely made a show of a lot of my first kills. But like I said, primarily Rakdos. I got cornered a couple times by arresters, and unfortunately, one thing led to another. So that happened. I already know how to do all the things that Kex was teaching me how to do, except for the brain blast stuff.
That's probably a good skill to pick up,
I don't know if I can now.
anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how that works,
a few
just
decades.
legitimately.
Yeah. All right. Well, any cool skills or something that you know how to do that wouldn't make sense for a 6-year-old to know how to do?
I mean, yeah, I can.
Forge handwriting.
I worked for the Demir for a little bit. I've actually seen Kex multiple times. He just doesn't know it.
I hate you. God damn it, Andrew.
That's also how I knew he was going to treat me right when I saw him.
Right.
I just had to I got to go apologize for some things.
Maybe wait.
It's not holding that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can forge documents. I can sneak. I'm really good at lying.
Yeah. I picked that up. Well, damn.
Sorry. My real name is Shalissa.
That's hilarious.
That ain't going away.
That's hilarious.
That makes me very happy, actually.
It's just not Shalisha.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being honest with me after the God Sword pointed it out. Yeah, is she lying to me about anything?
You can roll for it if you like.
I would love to. No advantage.
No.
All right. That's 25.
25. Doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. Honestly, I've been taking it pretty easy here, keeping my feet up. But, Leonard's not the only one hunting things for the house.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
I sneak out, even past you.
You got by me a few times, huh?
Got real close one time.
You're killing me, Smalls. Goddamn.
Hey, that's kind of mean.
You earned it.
Actually, yeah.
No, you're killing my ego right now. That you got you. I didn't see you. I didn't tell you were lying. Like nothing. That
I got a lot of practice at it.
I thought I was the hottest.
30
shit,
years.
and then you just got to be 6 years old. Like
For 30
40.
years.
yeah.
1.5.
That's
Still adds a half.
Still child brain.
that's crazy. Goddamn. All right.
Well, we have this vault you could sneak into.
Well, being in my employ is food and board for not being an asshole, sociopathic murderer.
Yeah. I don't need to do that anymore. So
Yep, appreciate that part. Rakdos, good on you. Not gonna complain. Any Golgari farting about? Have you found any gray men? Are you good at seeing things? You're just good at not being seen.
I'm good at not being seen.
Okay, yeah.
I can lurk around corners and listen in on people pretty well.
That'd be great.
Yeah, he doesn't know it, but I thought Bastion was kind of cool, so I've been out on patrols with him.
I do love that.
he just doesn't know.
I appreciate you keeping
Bastion
an eye
doesn't know. They're saying I don't know. Like, yeah, no shit, I don't know. Like, oh, Bastion doesn't know. Oh, great.
Yeah, she was tailing Bastion.
Like, oh, someone's about to get Bastion from the back, and she's just like, nope, 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 nope.
Honestly, that keeping that element of surprise is probably going to make you more effective for the next couple of weeks. I don't mind just continuing to play the bit.
Yeah, no problem.
Don't do that to me when we're not in front of people we got to lie to.
She's gonna be the one to take out
God,
Leon Enduin.
God damn.
What are you doing? Why are you being such an asshole? Well, stab.
But you are growing.
I mean, I'm like hungry in different ways now. I haven't noticed any growth yet. It's only been like a week.
Yeah.
But I'm hopeful that clothes will become small.
Yeah. Well, that's manageable.
We have more in common than I thought.
6 for 35 years.
Dude,
I want
it's fucking
to
awful.
throw up. It's gross. I was like a teenager for 20 years, but like, God.
Yeah, but you're still growing the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in
being
puberty for
stuck at
15 years.
I haven't even gone through it yet.
You don't complain about that. Maybe, I don't know. It's weird. You got me all fucked up right now. Like, God damn.
If you don't mind, I'm going to put the voice back on when we go inside.
That's fair.
And probably give Kex a little room for now. I meant what I said. I don't dislike him. Yep. In fact, very nice. He's the only reason I'm here. Great guy. Mm-hmm. That sword scares the shit out of me.
No, it should.
Yeah.
Scares the shit out of me too.
Yeah.
It probably hates you more than it hates Kex, and it hates Kex a lot.
So, I might, in fact, should it appease you, I'm not going to say that. Where I'm already trying to gain back favor. I'm not going to do the whole Malort thing. Mm-hmm. If it's okay with you, I'll probably take Tempe and head somewhere. Not too far.
No. I think you should stick around.
I just meant like upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to be in a different room than the Sunstick, then by all means. But
sorry, boss.
No.
I have permanent tan lines on my back now.
I felt hungover for 3 days after I did that pact thing.
If it makes you feel better.
Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel better. Let's go.
All right, Mr. Tempe. I think that we should probably go and go upstairs. That's what Mr. Shail said about the sunstick. That's a little bit dangerous. So let's go ahead and go. Okay.
Fucking Tempe, man. Love him.
Drop from the ceiling. Then
Love him.
they was like, all right, toodles. You
guys all see Sayo like not even putting on a face right now. He's just like, what the fuck?
So,
wow.
Are you the warlock? Like, is she the god?
No.
Oh.
Sure.
I'm just dumber than I thought, and I didn't think that much of myself in the first
Hush?
place.
Is this Hush? Talking. She was full vampire. Sail made her not full vampire. Like me.
I used a warlock pack to help half cure her vampirism.
He's gonna snatch the bottle out of your hand.
You fucking give me that back, I swear to God.
All right. Well, any more bombshells?
Oh yeah, I got 3.
What?
Like information or bombs?
Bombs.
Keep those away from Sail. I think he's
What was-
unstable right now.
Got a flying boat.
I meant to ask Abigail's reaction after this all concluded.
Abigail's kind of in a like dissociative pattern.
Yeah, it's like
where she's not even like drinking. She's eating some soup. She has a drink that she's sipping, but as everything went on, she kind of just nodded along. And goes, yeah. Well, you know, Grandma always said there's always a band of chuckle fucks. I always thought I was going to be in it, but I guess not.
No, you are.
No, I wound up leading a country. You guys are.
You want to be part of the Broken Wings?
Yeah, we can.
What's your turnover rate?
You have a broken wing.
Not that high, considering how many people we have right now.
Are there union dues?
Nope.
Nope, not anymore. That got abolished.
I'll just get a
There are
on a
HOA dues
napkin.
though.
I resigned and handed to Sayil.
There is
You can't do that.
there's a yearly HOA fee,
Please stop.
you
I can
eat
only
some
add so many more statues.
but as long as you
Can't do that.
and the HOA fee is just one bottle of alcohol a year.
I think I already sent you some.
Yep, that's why you're already part of us.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Where
You
do I
paid your
start?
you paid your like dues up front for like 10 years, so you're good.
Delightful.
Yeah.
We work on a fay by fay basis.
Adding her. It's just her with a wine glass.
In the sling.
Yeah, it's like
And then I add a little sword onto Kex's. And I make a little frowny face on it.
on the pommel.
Well,
That's nice.
I'm the only one without a virtue now, so.
You want black?
Sounds
razor?
about right. Let's go.
Oh.
The virtue is the friend. If you want, you could have the virtue of being tricked.
I was gonna go. I'm gonna go.
The virtue of Sayil.
Sayil, your virtue is the friends you made
Yes,
along the way.
I leave.
You should.
You know that was a beggar. Go.
That was a beggar.
Yep, the virtue of naivete.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep.
I maxed into insight.
I'm gonna sleep.
Makes you feel better. I have legitimately rolled in the background for her, and when you guys were talking to her, you didn't ask her the direct question.
Yep.
Right? But then you were like, yeah, I want to get an insight check on her. I rolled back here. I'm like, oh, natural 20. And then I looked over. I'm like, it's like a
30 something.
that makes it a 35.
Nope.
You got the same plus to deception as I do insight.
So as she rolls
it's
dice
literally-
high, it's flat.
It's literally a roll for roll.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Damn.
And if it's my dice luck versus Andrew's dice luck,
I had no idea. I was not skeptical at all. I was like, oh, thanks, Andrew. You gave me this little kid. Like, it's cool.
Kindness was kind of right.
I immediately thought of Babette from the Skyrim Dark Brotherhood, the baby vampire that's 200 years old.
That's where I got the idea.
I was like, she's definitely older than 6.
And she was with the Demir.
It was just such a convenient story that she could be like, yeah, vampires in the city. I just got turned. Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah.
Why would we guess otherwise? Now I go to the tree. I actually fuck off.
Yeah. Kex is gonna sleep and let kindness scream in his brain.
I'm gonna clap you on the back. And as much as I love defending you all the time, I'll do it always. Sorry for asking you to please ask me stuff. I'm going now.
What?
You got upset at her last time.
No, I know. Kex is like trying to be like, how do I respond to this? Thanks for the support.
Yeah, it's no big deal. If you need me, I'll be reading.
Okay. Do you do anything else now? Like free time?
What? Oh, yeah. I mean, I have a timeline here. I got 48 hours.
Oh, you're reading that.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, at least you only need to sleep for 4.
It's a good thing. These Sudoku puzzles.
Oh my. Oh gosh. Who? Yes.
You open the door. There is this tired, bedraggled gnomish person who has a stack of books.
Lisa, it's for you.
Take one, pass them out.
What?
Take one, pass them out. They're the twin journals.
Oh.
Just as a heads up, we can't do that again.
Refusal or...
Cannot. they will go to show you an arcane spark, like prestidigitation, it fizzles.
Is that just now starting to happen across the city kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Thank you for your time and effort.
Please make it come back. I don't know how to live my life any other way.
Oh, trust me. I am going to do everything in my power and my friend's power to make sure that it comes back on at some point.
Thank you. And then watch them slump away.
You want a drink?
No,
Sleep?
I need to figure out. And they're just gonna wander back into the streets.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out after them. And I'm gonna hand them a alchemist kit. It's the closest thing you'll have for a bit.
We'll work on it. But you guys have twin journals. That way, if you are separated by mass distance, you can still speak to one another.
Wonderful.
These twin journals are all connected to each other. So if you write in one, all 3 others show up.
3.
4 total.
Okay.
Yeah. If I write in one, you 3 get it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I got one for Bastion or not.
I don't believe you asked. I don't. I think they can only do 4 in the time frame. So you only did 4.
Okay. Well, core members.
Yeah, that was the thought.
Yep.
But with that, unless there's anything else you guys would like to attend to, you
Pretty
can all,
late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's constantly midnight. So.
Right, but it's for the span of the day we've been awake.
Yeah, you guys have gotten quite a bit done.
Yeah.
So, with that,
I don't remember everything.
as
I hand them out, I'm gonna tell them the password.
which is
It's gonna be no, I was gonna read off Marva's password. It'll be Freebird and then something that is unique to all of the members that they will come up with.
so it's also encoded per person.
Yes.
Okay.
It's almost like she learned from her mistake.
I didn't make that mistake.
That was somebody else.
That was somebody else's mistake.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh,
No, like
You're just across the table.
I know secretly you've been rolling for end to win this entire campaign.
I'm in a low place right now. Don't put that on me.
Colby, roll a D100. Leon is here.
Leon is actually Madra.
Don't you fucking tell me. All right. Well, as they all get passed out, you all make your codes and sign into them. The day comes to a close. You can all long rest.
Day.
And with Queen Abigail and the Arbor Heart Republic in the city, I think we can go ahead and rapid fire some other tasks that we do throughout the week. How's that sound?
Sure.
Read.
Quick point of clarification. We are currently level 16, correct?
Yep.
I just didn't remember if we'd done anything last time. And I was holding off because we hadn't slept.
Not really. So we've decided as of right now, Rasnal's not really going to happen unless something changes.
I can still try and go talk to the Colt, but he has to send me there. I think.
Oh, getting the Crimson Scourge.
I want to do that.
Okay.
I need to basically just be like constantly reading this thing. I'm willing to go along with somebody as long as they can figure out a way where I can basically just read and accompany.
So, what's our time frame with days we have that we're gonna rapid fire stuff right now?
I figured going into the beginning of week 3.
Okay.
If something pops up, and you guys are like, yeah, we really want to do the Orzhova takedown right now, we can do that.
2 things that I can get sent to do: Rasnal Colt, Morgan's son.
Okay. I kind of want to just like inspect those ships, make sure there's nothing weird going on there. See if I can figure out some way to like get ship-to-ship communications set up, and basically read. So,
Because Jeremy, if you want to rapid fire out messages, sendings to my father and Morgan's husband, we can coordinate and then pick them up.
How many days left do we have until like the deadline? Because we wanted to do something before that so that we have some kind of advantage.
I believe you guys are on this would be the beginning of day 3 of week 2. So you'd have 4 days and 1 week.
okay. How much reading do I need to get done?
By the end of the week, we will say it's done.
Okay.
It's
You have enough downtime for 48 hours that you can do it.
In the
For the book.
In the 6-day window. Okay.
90 whatever hours.
Okay.
on top of whatever projects you have
Can
going
I
on.
mark that on my character sheet?
I will wait until we're done rapid firing stuff because I don't know if you guys are going to do the Orsova thing or not.
Okay.
We can wait to do the Orzhov thing until you've read your book and we've done some more running around.
It would be fine to do it before then. It only adds like, it would bump me up to 22, so then that would give me more Flash of Geniuses and other
That'd
benefits.
be helpful. Yes. So,
What's your plan for getting the ship back?
I go there and I bring it back.
Can you bring it through the water?
Yep.
Okay.
Worst comes to worst, we animate it because
Yeah.
the thing's still there.
We should probably have somebody check in with Arnold and see if ship is going to
How
help
he's looking.
I'll tell you, he will be sending you.
me.
Probably,
I
Probably.
think
not.
we said stick.
yeah, 6. He'll be messaging you guys.
Okay.
You asked him to once he got a lay of the land. He's only been there a day.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
Okay. Then yeah, I would want to set up.
Sorry, you can continue. I was going to ask about the potions.
I would want to set up either Morgan's. What is his name again? Morgan's son, Max, and my father and him all convening and escorting either down to Ilios or down to where Shadow Dusk is. Those were the two options we considered. One's a further journey, but one's further away from the Anduin. But also, if we wanted to go check out where Leon's buried, but supposedly that's where he is.
Oh, actually, we'll go ahead and do the Arnold message right now. Consider yourselves long rested. It's the beginning of day 3. And in the morning, you guys will, Styx, you will actually hear, Styx, this is Arnold. I have made it back to Ilios. They're preparing to leave now. I can get on board the Radiant Dawn and try to use it to our ends, or I can stay here and speak to the people.
Tell everybody. What do we want him to do? Do we want him to use Radiant Dawn to possibly help, or do you want him on the home front of Anduin Empire?
The only way to get the Storm Herald potentially quelled from fighting us is to have Arnold around.
And being at home might pull resources and potentially the Storm Herald away.
It could.
I think what we're really trading is like firepower for like potentially like soft power / something else.
Well, as a note, the Radiant Dawn is a humanitarian vessel. It has no firepower.
Yeah.
It has resources.
So he could maybe help get people out.
You'd heal.
Or be a distraction for them chasing it back down type of a
I just know that there is that other looming ship in the area.
The Emperor.
Yeah, and that might sink him.
Right, but they would have to expend resources to sink their own vessel.
Yeah,
It's a distraction.
I think that it would be better to have him stay and like have the people.
I mean, if he stays, we can get Max easier.
Max. Oh. I don't know why we would want Max.
to protect him from the Lady of Shadows
We're trying to get Max
because
to
you
safety.
know that they're connected.
Yeah. Somebody said something about like the Lady of Shadows only goes for like women. So I'm like, unless he like has some major life event happen to him, he's probably okay.
I say we can background Max for time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have Arnold go get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd still like to send a message to my dad just to kind of like, hey, you don't have to go talk to them, but maybe like watch them from afar.
Maybe we could suggest that they find all of their big, strong, holy champions and try to go into the tomb to cleanse.
Sending Arnold down to
Because he knows kind of how to deal with that.
He's seen it before now.
He knows what to expect.
yeah, that's a good idea. Sending Arnold down to the tomb where Shadow Dusk is, actually asking him to help find her too, and have her contact. That would be a good idea. Good shout.
Okay.
Good shout.
Asperia.
She'll be back.
We've
On her
been
own.
told
Nothing.
we'll be back.
Okay.
She will be back on her own when she's done with her.
Tiana.
We've been told she'll be back. Like,
She'll be coming to chat with you guys soon.
Yep.
I'll tell you that right now.
Okay. Tatiana.
Titania.
Tatiana.
yeah. That'd be going to the Feywild and back, and that could time slip us past the deadline.
We can't risk any kind of.
What I talked to Jotun about, his favors that he can call in, and Father has one more fight in him.
Yeah.
What can I want to do something with that.
It's basically you guys. If I remember, he even gave you guys the choice.
Yeah.
He gave you a coin, I think.
Yep.
That is customary. So all you guys need to do is flip that coin, and
We get Dementia Pride back.
So do you want Dementia Pride for the fight?
We'll see.
Okay.
I think that's right up there with Raznal, where it's just like, yeah, heavy hitter. Do you want him there?
You know how much of a pain in the ass he was to fight as Hildegard?
Well, if you just throw him at the Emperor's ship,
Is he a cloud giant?
Storm.
Storm.
Storm
Titan.
Titan.
he's a Titan. Remember the? Yeah,
It
he's.
would be kind of cool to send him over to like the Endwin Empire and like on the seats of Kord.
Just have him kaiju right
If
in the homeland.
if there is any chance of us to set up a trap in the Serpent Strait, that would be it.
yeah.
That is the only way that we can set up some kind of like air superiority.
Is Pride big enough to stand in the ocean?
No.
He flies.
I mean,
He's also
Pride is 50 feet tall,
yeah.
part of the ocean.
60 feet tall.
Yeah.
Jotun stands at 40 feet tall. Pride makes him look small.
Pride can become part of the water or the
He can
air.
stand on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he really wanted to,
Won't
and he
fly.
can fly.
That would be a great place in the Serpent Strait to
But if he,
intercept the Emperor.
Does Pride have any benefit to being in stormy weather? Does he bring
He
it with
brings
him?
it.
he is. The
Can it be
stormy
bolstered?
weather with control with it?
Yes.
It could. He can also cast control weather.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he can, yeah, he's literally a one-man storm. I would say he's right up there. If you're talking about firepower, him and Zube would be rivals in the sky.
I mean,
Yeah, I want that. I want one of three things, Colby. I want Pride, Raznal, or your son. I want one of the three, okay? You can pick.
I think having Pride in the Serpent Strait taking down the Emperor would be sick. And help us in a way that doesn't take a shit ton of time to play out.
Is there a risk that if they can kill Pride, we're talking about the necromancer people?
I mean, the same could be said for anybody, but
We have raid.
could we cast like
Like-
contingency or something on him?
Because then nobody has contingency.
Do we know anybody?
If we level up once, I could have contingency.
Okay, I was gonna say we could have like spare the dying or something like that if he dies, or not spare the dying, but
Warp
like,
him would probably be better.
or that.
Warp him away.
I feel really hesitant sending him a place that we don't have eyes on him, just because I'm worried about that coming back on us. Or what if he just fucks off somewhere and just starts destroying a coastline?
He would.
Well, it sounds like they're moving now.
Yeah.
That's what Arnold was saying. They're moving right
But
now.
also, how would we even send Pride there?
I think we would have to, have somebody flip a coin over there.
How?
Well, you're talking about going.
But it's in the middle of the ocean is where this would be.
We do have a Stormy boy who is coughing up bile, who we're pretty good friends with.
Oh, you
Comes
want
down at the beginning of the morning.
Yeah.
He's just wearing a towel.
just send him out and have him flip the coin and just dip?
Hey, bro.
Hey.
You doing all right?
Yeah, there's still more work to be done down there, but I'm okay.
If
Done some manscaping.
I'm
Yeah,
not
he
saying
will
that's the worst.
Yeah, just cock out.
I would really want to run that by the Pale Council
Nice and smooth.
before we did that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm not good at asking for anything besides forgiveness.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that's a bad plan because it fucking up the Emperor before he gets here could be a pretty good thing. But
Well, I was thinking with the sea folks who probably are legitimately angry about what's going on in the world, that would maybe be enough to at least get some eyes on the field.
The water court is still in the Feywild, I think. With the
I don't.
They're gonna be here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Says Patharos. He's like, actually, probably today or tomorrow.
I wanted to go get my boat,
You can still do that.
but I wanted to be. If they're gonna get here soon, I want to be here when they get here. But I want to get my
Oh, Mom's not coming here. She's going to Yorham.
him.
Yeah, it's across that little bay there on the other side, and you would actually know Yorham. Okay. It is the sister city to Guild's Row. Guild's Row is so large that they stopped being able to produce their own produce a long time ago.
Okay.
What's the trade?
Yorham is just a trade city that specializes in food. And they just ship it across this bay to Guild's Row. Guild's Row gives them money. In times like this is where they've actually been offloading everybody. Is just like, go to Yorham or go to Cherishbell if you can make it there. But the other forces are in the way. So they've all been getting offloaded to Yorham.
Why do you know why she's going to Yorham?
We don't really fight.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're just going to go take care of all the people.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So potential Pride ambush in the middle of the ocean. We would want to do that in a spot where no other casualties could maybe happen. Obviously. So we have that on the table.
Yeah.
We're going to send Arnold to go down to the temple.
The temple, yeah.
Okay. You're going to go get your boat.
We're going to do Orzhov heist.
What's up, heist?
Orzhov airstrike followed by strike.
Do we want me to still go talk to the Rasnal cult at all?
No.
Because that there is a virtue there. And we could give that one to Daniel. Because that's the smite virtue.
I really want a virtue.
I think that it would be worthwhile, but I don't know about timeline.
You could just take it.
Would chastity interfere with your godcock at all?
Guys, I don't think I want this. I think I'm... Also, who told you?
I know all things.
I only told Styx, and he said he didn't even want to see it.
You pissed in the river outside. That's how I know, motherfucker. I was trying to be nice.
I think it kind of glows through your pants too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel, when we left, you walked around different. And now you kind of...
Actually, I kind of lean forward now.
Yeah. God damn it. Mr. Mr. Three-Leg Johnson over here.
Oh, yeah, tripod.
So, yeah, that's kind of like we're just leaving a virtue on the table.
Also,
I want to try to make a virtue because I'm the only one without one.
question: do we know where Zube is?
He
We could message him.
I was thinking.
a storm.
So I've wanted to try something for a while. Like kind of summoning somebody that we may know might be easier.
What?
Planar ally.
You're not gonna get a Zube with a planar ally.
Even if I know them and I ask for them specifically.
You could ask Hilda; she'd know more. But I think it's only a certain amount of clout you get with that.
Yeah, he's like we just said, on the level of pride.
I might be able to gate him.
So, like, verbatim, beseech an otherworldly entity for aid. They must be known to you, a god, a primordial, a demon prince, or something, or some other being of cosmic power. That entity sends a celestial or elemental, so it would be below Zube, but
Zube baby.
Yeah.
Baby
I don't
bay.
know.
Yeah.
Might help with.
I think you could call on better people than Zube.
I could try gating him.
Get your son.
You are a little too eager to meet my boy.
Sounds really cool.
I was going to ask him to help me at the Pillar of Fire since he's a fire boy.
Isn't he the one that gave me the?
No, that was
I gave him that to keep an eye on it
Yeah, but
in case I died.
no.
The,
Talk
Oh
about
no, that was a grandbaby.
okay.
He's not shit compared to Fair.
God, he sounds so cool.
He's a bit of a dumbass.
That's fine.
Question:
Apple doesn't fall too far, huh?
how do we get a wizard?
How do we what?
One wizard.
How do we what?
Get a wizard.
They're all dead.
I know.
We had one. He died at Sunhome.
We've had a few. They all died.
Sticks is gonna pull a book off of the shelf and then just hand it to Alyssa.
Nizzy is the closest.
Not another one.
You're a wizard now.
You're a wizard now, Alyssa.
Nizzy is the closest thing we got. Well, I mean, you have Clifton.
We have
You have a wizard.
Arch Wizard Dragon. Clifton.
Clifton Clockstopper.
I'm pretty sure we could step on Clifton and he would die.
He'd freeze you.
Okay.
Okay, so first thing to do.
Go get your boat.
Do we do that today?
Yeah.
Go get the boat. Yeah.
Can we zoop into the water?
And say goodbye to your family.
Do we all go with you to bring the boat back? Because you need our help.
Bunch of half-frozen lizards up there
I
in
don't think-
Berwick North going like, oh, they said
I
they
don't
would come
think-
back.
I don't think he can take all of us there and then bring the boat back with all of us on it.
You might be able to word of recall the boat, but it'd be in your building.
I'm gonna look at Hilda. I'm gonna be like, Hollis Gate has had too many close calls. No.
That was Sayo that said that.
While you're doing that, me and Bastion can scout out Orzova.
I cannot word of recall.
Yep, you, Bastion, and any other party member who wants to tag along will go scout out Orzov. Yeah.
Well,
If you want,
I will.
I'm trying to think of something to do. When
Oh, I'm not volunteering to go anywhere now.
I'll send my ornithopter. Give you some support.
We'll just do some, like, kind of what we were doing with Hurry. Just like, just checking shit out.
Remember, we have journals now. We can communicate across continents if needed. Not dimensions. Probably. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Only one way to find out, plane shift. Fuck! I am in the abyss. I have made a new friend and a warlock pact.
So, really quick, let's go and just pop on over to the Berwick North. Does that sound okay?
Yep.
Sure.
You guys watch Thail falls into the river and disappears. You see Patharos just,
You're like the puddle guy from Sky High.
well, I had questions, but okay.
What is it?
It feels wrong to ask now. Do you have any, like, cheeses or food? I'm really hungry.
I got you.
I mean, we got plenty of food. I made you breakfast.
Atharos,
Still hungry.
come here. I'll take care of him. We'll go get food.
He's still just in a towel as he walked on over to you.
I think that's preferred for her.
All right. Well, I'm going to concede responsibility and stop paying attention to that.
You make it to your court and then call on Majra. Free.
Hey, how you doing?
We're almost done.
Like a week and a half.
I can hold on for another week.
What you're struggling with on your end of things?
Well, the end one left. which means all the people holding back the Black Paws left.
Right.
I would say a lot of the smaller towns have all just congregated on Breeze Cliff. I will say, Kobold friends, they're doing a great job helping build fortifications, and the Crimson Scourge, awesome as shooting.
Right. How many people do you think we could get out on the boat?
Well, a good chunk. We'll be able to get a good chunk.
Sorry, I missed who's talking right now.
Majra.
Okay, my bad. That's what I thought.
Probably, if they all really crammed, 40?
How many would we leave doing that?
Couple hundred?
Did the Ordning send anybody to help?
Yes, they have. I'm just... Oh, no, sorry. Ordning sent people to help. They're definitely helping. And it's cool because they can't get changed into lycanthropes like other people can. Mm-hmm. So they're out there getting their ass kicked every day. They're doing great. The city itself is fine. It's just there's a lot more ash getting into my river and it hurts. That's all. I don't want to end up like...
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can hold out. We got this. Okay. The city will be fine. In fact, the Ordning, they went out and grabbed people from the cities and brought them here. So they're helping.
Okay.
Big man Jotun, goat.
Well, I want my boat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go see the old town then.
I wasn't sure it was Majra because you usually sound like a snob when you're talking like Majra.
She's just so tired right now.
I was like, this is not the Majra I've known for 4 years, Andrew. What the fuck?
Wait for this tree to have like left like a gift or some shit. Like cooked a gift.
Been eaten.
You go back through the Majra River itself, and the two of you, she kind of guides you up until you guys get to the city proper, where it's kind of like the end of her line. Mm-hmm. Well, good luck, brother. You'll do great.
Here's hoping.
Well, if you don't, we're all gonna die. So
yeah. Well, it's not gonna be my problem by that point.
Or mine. No pressure.
Yeah. Just walk up. Look at the old inn.
You head on up there, and you see the palisade walls the Enduin had made have been fortified with just giant trees that got ripped out of the ground and placed by giants.
Excellent.
You see that they have brought giant cattle along with them. So they're like giant boars. There are what are essentially just giant Highland cows.
Yep.
Fluffy. So they have plenty of milk and cheese now, things like that. A bunch of little campfires. And when the Enduin left, they left behind a bunch of tents. So all the new townsfolk are just taken to those tents. They're repurposing it. The kobolds, as you kind of hop up there, you see that they are currently working on putting together like just shelters. They're covered head to toe. You just see these two little goggles, like little snouts. All right. Yeah. Hey, big guy, go ahead and pick that. Yep. Down. Left. My left. All right, there you go. And set.
How
All the good they've done.
How much of the town would I cover with a square mile?
Breeze Cliff is... How big is Breeze Cliff?
Doesn't seem very
Like
big
maybe
on the
like
map.
a quarter, 4 square miles.
Yeah, I would say that's probably pretty safe.
Okay.
You'll be able to get to the city heart pretty easy.
Centering it, as much of it as possible, then I will cast Mirage Arcane, which takes 10 minutes and lasts 10 days. I make a terrain in an area up to a mile look, sound, smell, and even feel like some other sort of terrain. Mm. It is summer. Centered on the warding tree, radiating out like warmth.
Giants might hate it.
They got 3 other square miles.
Yeah, they're fine. They need to be protecting the flanks and stuff anyways. So, you cast Mirage Arcane.
Sit back against the tree for 10 minutes.
I've never seen that spell before.
Just play.
Oh, hey. This feels really nice.
Glad to hear that.
As you look up, the tree has grown a little bit. You see all the cracks and stuff from when it was hit initially by lightning, and now have pockets of ruby that are kind of cresting out of it. It is- Welcome back.
Thank you.
You got any more?
You know, actually, I kind of need it back. If anything, I'm not gonna take anything.
I don't think I could.
Yeah. No, I found out that I needed like a lot of ruby dust after the fact, but I don't have any rubies on me.
I'm sorry.
I could give you a moonstone.
I'll take a moonstone. That sounds nice.
All right, I'll cast the Mirage Arcane into the stone almost and kind of push that into the tree.
You watch as little tiny the moonstone itself seems to almost get absorbed in, and little almost like fruiting nodules on the branch itself start to show up as moonstones. They're not nearly as common as the rubies here, but they start to sprinkle out.
You've made the coolest looking Christmas tree ever.
It's like, oh, okay. All right, how long do I have this?
The everything being warm,
Yeah.
10 days.
Okay, I can do a lot of good with 10 days. Let's see.
A lot more awake now.
All right.
I can alter the appearance of structures or add them where none are present. It includes audible, visual, tactile, olfactory elements. Do I think I could make shelter?
I'd say you can alter shelter, at least.
Make the tents bigger.
I'll make them feel warmer, I guess.
Turn them,
Yeah.
turn them into stents.
I'll try to make it as nice as possible for all those.
Sure. You see radiating out from the tree. There are the tents grow larger. Some of them become just like proper lean-tos against other houses. So they actually get like incorporated in. The inn itself winds up growing another door on the side of the hole that, and it actually grows out a little bit so it can accommodate more people. And at that point in time, Ray, your dad, just kicks the door open and is like, what the oh, that makes sense.
Oh, my son's building another HOA.
Hey, how you doing?
Looking up. And in this area, it's like balmy. You see, it's kind of a little annoying for some people as they're now disrobing. But for the first
the
time
summerwear.
in 2 weeks, this blue sky shows.
Oh,
Sunlight comes down.
it's dark all the way over there, too. Fuck.
I was planning on casting this in Guild's Row first, but thought I'd say hi to the tree.
Just the tree.
Well, I figured you'd notice.
He'll come give you a big hug. Holding the sides of your face. He was like, all right. Looks a little bit further past this and still sees that it's dark and goes, so. This is just for now, isn't it?
The spell will last a week and a half. The fight should be in about a week and a half.
Kind of close.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need?
My boat. Maybe one or two.
I got real attached to that boat. I might have to come with it.
I wouldn't stop you. I'd like a memento of some kind. I am changing extremely rapidly in a stormy sea, and I need an anchor.
He'll nod. You'll see he walks back into the inn, turns on his heel, walks in, and you see that like Cho comes out. Your other siblings, right? My God, my tummy is just going. It's just I'm sorry.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes to lunch.
And after a few moments, he comes back out, and you see that there is this old battered axe. It is basically salt encrusted onto it, though not rusted. See, I know this isn't really your style, but this is my axe when I was on the Dreadnought. Kept it all this time. If you need an anchor, it's heavy.
Thank you.
So hand it on over to you. Only it's heavy. It's a two-hander.
Yeah, I got different, not stronger. Clip it to my belt, like sag a little bit. I'm still noodle armed. Got better at talking.
I'm not surprised. It's always your forte. So,
Can I vent to you before we go?
he'll sit down right next to the tree and kind of like.
All right. So there was a kid.
You're still So
I don't know how you guys would have thought it was anything else.
not just the war or anything going on.
Found her in a cell in a Jameer, like, crapped out hideout. Vampire 6-year-old.
Oh.
Yeah. Buddy brought her back and tried to be like, hey, this is just going to be the way it is now. Like, life's hard. And I thought he was just going to be like, don't worry, we'll make you a real mean vampire. And I was like, that's horrible to be 6 forever. I need to try to help.
I feel like, God, you were in puberty for like 2 decades.
I know.
Sucked.
Yeah. She didn't even hit puberty.
I mean, it's better than being stuck in it.
Yeah, if she'd gotten stuck at like 14, 15 forever.
Oh, that'd be obnoxious.
Oh. But I'm a river spirit now, and I made a warlock pact with her.
He looks at Cho, who just shrugs. He doesn't understand this either.
You know Majra?
The river.
Yeah. Have you met the spirit? We're going to have to go back through anyway, so you'll probably see her anyway.
Okay.
You know the bang bang, I'll do Eldritch Blast finger guns thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able to do that because I asked her to unburn down the tavern after that one time I got attacked.
You told me about that, yeah. Saved my life.
I'm her boss now. A little bit.
Congrats on the promotion.
Yeah.
You leapfrogged your boss?
Yeah, so Mom, Isara had another kid who basically transferred all of their power over to me, and they were the River Prince, so now I'm the River Prince.
Like,
I'm not stressed about that as much as I am the vampire right now, if I'm being totally honest. River Prince, all ups. Vampire kid really cut deep. Like that killed my ego.
what the kid do?
So she's 40. She'd been a vampire for 35 years.
Like, you're like 60 something.
Yeah, it's fine. Like,
I forgot.
Yeah. I didn't notice she was lying to me or sneaking around.
Oh, you don't like it when people lie to you?
No. As I say, not as I do.
You used to yell at me all the time when I would say that to you.
Yeah, and now look where I am. It's infuriating, isn't it?
I think he's supposed to be saying that to you.
Fucking, I'm giving kindness to your dad.
I learned by example, and now I'm doing what I do and saying something else. But yeah.
Are you looking for advice on how to deal with kids that lie to you to your face?
No, she's a grown adult in a child's body. And it's just that I didn't notice and gave her like a good chunk of power. And now she's like I don't know. She's able to sneak past me. That kills me. She's able to lie to me. That kills me.
Can you take it back?
I don't really want to be rude at this point. A gift. plucked. It's not very.
Oh, Faye. Yeah.
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 I just wanted to talk. It's been bugging me.
I can understand that.
I'm not expecting you to fix it or anything. I just want to.
I can give her a mean talking to.
Nah, I already talked to her, and there's this. So, my other vampire friend has the sun god and a sword.
Other vampire friend?
Yeah, Kex, you met him. He has
yes.
the sun god and a sword, and it's scaring the bejesus out of him and her. And she's just kind of being squirrely and hiding from it right now. So she's kind of getting an all the time talking to by feeling that her house is a dangerous place.
Well, can she go anywhere else for now?
Probably. She's going on like dangerous scouting missions into enemy territory, tailing the other vampire friend who doesn't know that she's there because she's so fucking sneaky.
6-year-old tailing people.
40-year-old
tailing people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel too bad about it at this point.
I don't. It's
just the fact that she got by.
My ego is bruised.
Kids do that.
Yeah.
Full-grown women do that.
Yeah.
Child women do that.
I guess. I think just
that felt bad coming out of my mouth too. Don't worry.
Yeah. this is Ray, and I'm just like, I guess. I don't know. All of my friends kind of know how to punch me in my ego, but like, I don't know, man. All right.
That's way too much joy coming out of Alyssa. Alyssa? I finally melded the two beings. Lizzie and Alyssa are the same person.
All right. I just need to get that off my chest. That's been all of my friends were giving me shit for it, so I couldn't really talk to them about it.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Are you talking about me?
Yes. Not giving you shit about it. Like, apparently it fucking worked out. I was wrong, but.
All right.
It's like we're going to amount to anything. But it worked out, I guess.
All right. Well, let's go back to a war zone. You got anybody that you're feeling like bringing along?
Cho.
Okay.
Bring her. She's good at some spells, and I'm gonna leave.
She's on the dreadnought. I hope she could do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the kids here. The other kids. Mm-hmm. I couldn't keep you away if I wanted to.
I can turn into a puddle. Behold me.
You watch his eyes go huge for a moment. He goes, "Wait a minute."
Behold the puddle lord.
He was like, "No, you get back here. I need to talk to you."
Like Flubber.
He's gonna like grab Cho's hand and bring her into this conversation now. Is your mom gonna be there?
She'll be across the bay.
Mm-hmm.
So
he looks over at her. She's like, "I'm fine."
just let you both know, I am now the river prince, the prince of all rivers on this plane. And Isara is the queen of all water on this plane. My brother is the king of the ocean, the ocean prince.
You say that, and Cho just, I don't call on him, do I? When I cast,
Ooh, how do you do things?
Call on nature, the sea.
Are you like a? Do you pray? Can you turn into animals?
Well, yes.
Okay. Can you do? Oh, what was that one that only they get? Good berry. Can you make good berries?
Yeah, I used to make you good berry all the time when you were a kid.
That's true. You'd make good berry pie. Yep. No, that's a different thing.
Oh, thank the gods.
Yeah. And honestly, they're kind of doing the same thing as you, but like a little bit of a different flavor.
I think it'd be really awkward if my kid's son or kid's sibling, not son,
half sibling,
was my boss. Without me knowing it the entire time, that'd throw me off.
I am now in charge of dozens to hundreds of elemental spirits that are way older than me.
That's gonna be hard for them.
Killed one immediately.
Thank you for that. It's very validating.
All right.
Yep. All right. Boat. Fizzlefang.
They level the town.
Good to go see Dad again.
We going?
Yeah,
Trying to get out of this fucking shithole?
Yep. It's warm over here, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels really nice over here.
You want to go see your dad?
He's back?
Yeah.
He's back?
Yeah. We fished him out of some lava.
Put down the logs! Put down the logs! We're going! We're going right now! Fuck them!
Hey.
Hey, we built them a bunch of stuff
You did?
for free.
You did? I appreciate that.
Benefit.
We shot a bunch of wolves for you. Not all of them were bad wolves. Didn't know that. That kind of sucked.
Styx is proud.
If I ask, I'm going to be disappointed, so I won't ask.
For the best. But yeah, we're good to go.
All right.
Fizzle.
Who's the giant in charge around here?
You look around and there is a frost giant who has just been kind of ordering people around as the kobolds all leave. He's like, where
Привет.
you go? Hello.
I'm taking my crew back to help the ordering in Gilsdrow.
You're captain of a small skiff.
Yes.
Good luck. Bear the seas well.
Oh, we're going to teleport through the river. Oh, I got to wait to do that tomorrow, don't I?
We're not going right now?
I can only go through the rivers like once a day.
I thought you were like the Lord of Rivers or something.
I am. I'm still growing into the shoes. He was like thousands of years old when we stabbed each other through the heart. What?
Didn't Andrew say that you can send yourself anytime you want? It's when you want to take people with.
Right. He'll be taking an entire ship with people.
Ah,
Yeah.
Can I do that today?
You wouldn't be able to do that today, no.
Okay.
You need to wait. Yeah.
okay.
That was my confusion. Well, I'm going to be here for a day.
I'm just imagining Sail leaving and being like, I'll be right back. And then all of us are like, wait, that's like tomorrow.
Is this how this feels, guys?
Yes, it's how it feels, Kex.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. Show me some of your projects. I'll help, and I'll just animate objects, all my spell slots, help build polymorph
Awesome. Well,
on some monkey time.
Monkey.
cool.
And before we go to break or go on to somebody else, when I get back, I am gonna go to the world tree and try to take some of the sap and put it in my loot to juice it up. Because
Nectar.
not the dilute nectar,
Oh.
the undilute sauce, because everybody else has a virtue, and so I was like, I'm hot shit, but everybody else got that clout. So, might not affect anything, but he's gonna try.
Okay. Before we go to break, I'm looking over things that we have to do. Arnold hit cross. Also grab Max on the way down if he can.
Those two are kind of being taken care of.
They're being taken care of, but in about 2 days from the time that you sent that, Arnold will bring up he'll message Styx. Just be like, Styx, this is Arnold. I have tried to scry for Max and Maxwell, and I cannot find them. I'm still heading down to Rig Cross, where hopefully I can help Shadow Dusk.
And would the message have gone out to my dad to keep pace with them?
Sure.
Before this, because if we knew about that, I would ask Styx to message my dad and be like, "Hey, do you know what's up?"
I think you'd already asked him to keep pace, but your father was way, way north.
Yeah.
So if they're both heading south, they're not going to meet up until they get all the way down.
Okay.
So asking your father about it, he's like, I have no idea who a fucking Max is or what they look like.
Yeah.
I haven't found any kids in the woods.
Okay.
At least not those ones.
Okay. And also, Styx would want to clarify the importance of keeping your dad informed with this. Like, what is he able to do?
I don't know what he is as far as an NPC or class goes, but he is a lycan.
Okay.
He's a lycanthrope. He's a hunter.
He has a small lycanthrope community that he lives within. That the whole idea is that they can be mobilized within the Anduin Empire to go do things.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So keeping him in the loop is like, hey, they can get places fast on that side of the continent and deal with things.
Okay.
Still on foot.
Yeah, but moving through the forest quicker than somebody who doesn't live there would.
I don't think Styx and Kex ever really talked about like the details about your dad. I was just asked to message him, basically.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you pass that on to everybody. I mean, if Arnold is scrying on him and it's not working, then I don't think Styx really can do anything except for actually like knowing where they are. So
Concerning, that's for sure.
they're gonna be in Guild's room.
They left a letter, guys.
Okay, that was first on the list. Was there anything else before?
Boom. And then there's the Emperor and the Serpent Strait. Are you guys sending him to go head them off? Because you guys know that the Emperor is coming through right now.
I wanted to see how Jotun felt about that idea.
All right. You guys go to the tree, speak with Jotun. Probably after you've left for Breeze Cliff.
With the coin.
So basically, the idea is send Pitharos, flip a coin,
I'm the one in the head.
potentially fuck up the Emperor's ship.
Yes. Do I think he could do that? Yes, 100%. He will definitely be able to slow them down. And probably do pretty well. I do not know the Emperor's capabilities, but if you are worried that he is on par with people like the Lady of Shadows or Vathis and such, and the giant airship, it should be a fairly even fight.
Sounds like a coin flip to me.
Quite literally. I will say I take no responsibility for what he may do to the coastline of the Indian Empire afterwards, should he survive.
Well, we do have a professional who has dealt with him once before that we're friends with, so I suppose we could.
Oh, who the hell is that you're volunteering there, Missy?
I was just saying we could ask for advice.
What's Hilda's opinion?
Where
on
is he
this?
right now? Is he sealed?
Yes, he is still back in Craig's Keep. I have a few of my children looking after him.
So let's say, like, he does this thing. If I find him and just send him back, is that like ideal? Or what is he doing in Craig's Keep?
Hopefully nothing.
But you're not sure.
Frankly, no. I could ask Grimnora to scry and see how he is doing. Unless he is given a form of conflict, he's normally quite passive. But from time to time, I've had to wrangle him back in, as he is, quite frankly, probably here longer than he should be. He's already outlived most things, and with the pillars going awry, his attenuation is also going.
Dimension Dad.
Question: does he have any ties with the Red King?
That is my brother and his son.
Yep. Had to deal with both.
Oh,
I like to imagine Hilda's having a stone giant hold a chisel on Niv Mizzet, and she's just fucking throwing the dwarven thrower at it, and it's doing all the extra damage she would get from targeting a giant.
So maybe I would possibly be best to talk with him after the fact if he decides to go on some kind of extracurricular mission.
Yeah, it depends on which way he might go. North, west, east. If he goes east, that means he'll just come back here. Mm-hmm. So you'll see him on the horizon beforehand.
Cool.
If he goes south, who knows how far he'll go, because it's straight. They'll just keep going and going until you hit the other hemisphere.
What do you think's the better idea? To let him out here when the battle goes.
Oh no!
Away from you.
Last ditch scenario if you let them out here. That is.
Is he friends with that sky snake you were talking about?
They hate each other.
If he's anything like what's in my head, then I really don't want to see him at all.
He's worse.
Excellent.
He's not angry. He's just, well, not normally angry. He doesn't scream like that. Normally quite placid.
What was that?
He doesn't scream like that.
Screaming.
Disagreeing.
God, Hilda,
That's
you're
the best case scenario. There's not much collateral, and if there
fuck
is,
it.
it's later, and he's beyond his time. So
I'll just go armor.
Fuck it. Let Pitharos out. Or not, let Pitharos do it. Fuck
well,
it.
he's right here. We were gonna get some dinner afterwards. So.
Still in his towel.
Is there any chance? Is there
don't
any
know. I
chance
haven't
that
seen
like
Ash for a while.
if they kill him, they could like necromancy stuff to him? Because he's kind of like
Actually, you may know better than I, Hilda.
Yeah.
You fought the Red King, and you fought him, though, if I remember right, he was enchanted at that time.
Yep.
The Red King, when you fought him, he kind of just back into fire, right? Back into the crown.
I think I got power word killed by that fucking lich when that happened.
Oh,
Is the Red King saying anything to me while all this is happening?
it is almost unintelligible. He's frothing out of it. Normally, he's like cursing, screaming, yelling, right? Saying like mean things to you in particular. He brings up the Red King getting killed, and he's just...
Was there like in front
Can you
of the
guys
town.
like say nicer things about him?
I remember when I goaded your father into attacking us earlier by saying we had his son chained up in the basement like a gimp.
Hey.
Sorry.
Same side. Even then, same side.
Yeah.
I understand that family is
Something.
difficult.
complicated.
I'm half a decibel away from taking this thing off.
Don't do it. It's a pain in the ass to get back on.
Hey, brother, I need you to... No, those are the wrong words. If I say settle down, he's going to scream.
Calm down, big boy.
No.
You see the crown like erupt.
Tex wants to like cover Hilda's mouth so bad, but he knows that he'll lose his hand.
You know what?
if he does that.
You know what? I earned this, Hilda. But
Yeah, you put a lot of hard work into listen to that guy scream for days, huh?
wait a minute. Hold up.
Cast silence.
No. I'm
You
looking
curse
at
yourself with deafen.
I'm looking at
Oh, I remember when Hilda got deafened one time. Colby was like, finally, don't hear this. He was like, nah, dude, that's in your head. You still hear it? It's like, no.
You hear that?
I'm gonna
I'm
like
Swap
say
it.
to the Red King, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try and do you a solid.
Oh,
Calm emotions.
No.
Can you make a strength save?
Me?
Oh, you're gonna punch Hilda?
No. I'm gonna try and jailer chain her.
oh, no. You had to pull out a whole different box.
It's Hilda, man.
Exact. I'm just being like, if this will shut you up for like half a second, please.
Let me strangle her.
I don't think there's a way you fail this.
There is. I'm not trained in strength saves.
Oh.
So I only get the flat +7 from my belt strength score for a total of 10. I rolled a 3.
The first time you see chains come out of, sticks his hands.
Oh, hell no.
Whoa.
Can I cast when that happens?
I believe they are restrained.
Yep.
Sticks, what the fuck are you doing?
Does
Or
that-
Red King? What the fuck?
Don't you make me get my
It's
boy.
telling me to.
I'm gonna slap
What?
you, Sticks.
What happened? What does it sound like now that it has
It
restrained
is a
her?
battle cry. It's, get her! Rip her in two! Finish my work.
I'm giving you 12 more seconds, Sticks.
When I look up this spell.
All right. You take the damage and then I will unrestrain you.
I think it's fire damage.
2d6.
She's immune too.
She's immune.
Excellent. This works out. Okay. I'll be like, oh, that's all I got.
Sticks, I don't want to kill you because it kills me.
That was the nicest he's been.
I'm glad I could play along into that.
What?
I feel like that virtue should have a thing where it's like if you do what the Red King wants you to, you have to roll the save again.
He's got legendary resistance. He's good.
Yeah, but you.
You'd have to burn it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Jotun will just. All right. Tutor question. Yes, you could do this.
Okay.
Do you wish for the toweled man to take the coin?
Towel man, are you all right with that?
I mean, I guess.
All you got to do is flip it and leave.
Flip it and go.
Yeah.
No. You have to tell him what to do. Too.
Oh yeah, flip it. Say, hey, attack that, and then leave.
Sure.
You want me to send any friends along?
And definitely tell all the creatures of the sea that are near to leave immediately.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of lightning. There's gonna get electrified.
Yeah.
If there, I don't. Do you get to tell the sea monsters what to do?
Yeah.
You should tell them to attack the ship too.
It's flying.
I don't know if you know a
Good
lot
job,
about
Louis.
sea monsters. They're not 1,000 feet tall. Not most of them, at least.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
gonna
got
say.
like a kraken.
Oh,
That sounds great.
that sounds pretty cool. If it gets close
Yeah.
to the water, just pull it up.
Betsy.
Yeah, all of that stuff sounds awesome. I think Pride might be eligible to help get it closer to the water too.
Tell Pride to bring it down to the water and then drag it underneath.
How long does a kraken live out of water?
Not very.
Not very.
Like an hour.
An hour?
May I direct you to Pirates of the Caribbean 3?
No.
It is dead.
No, you may not.
It beached its.
Oh,
Okay.
Shadow.
So we send Patharos on that mission with the coin.
Sahil, you feel as a coin gets lifted from your pocket while you're in the Barrack North. As you watch Jotun, like, eh.
I'm going to quickly open the journal and be like, hey, Sahil, Pride's about to pop out.
Well, Sahil doesn't have a... He set his group chat to silent. So
Of course he did, just like Colby.
he's like, Dad, somebody stole Pride! Holy fuck! We're gonna die!
It was Shalissa.
Hey, Sahil, don't worry about it. We're just going to use Pride to ambush the Emperor in the middle of the sea. Yeah, but they're... Never mind. Just need to make sure it happens at the same time that they're over the water and not do it prematurely.
Really sorry. Gonna have to call him a rain check on our date. Apparently, I need to go help fight a god and the emperor and all that kind of stuff. I know you know, of all people.
Yeah, I get it.
So we'll call it a rain check. And yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
He looks slightly offended by the handshake. Okay. I'm gonna go cry as he walks away.
Why are you gonna cry?
Nothing. Just thought we were closer than that.
Well, okay. I didn't want to offend you. You're a sea person, so Lord of the Seas.
Yep, sure am.
All right. Well, if you ever
Just go with the flow.
looking
Tara.
forward to the date. Bye.
Me too. He walks away.
Sorry, but it would appear the mental issues are genetic.
You watch, he stops, he thinks about it. He goes, can I just... No, I'll walk. I don't got any slow down spells, and it doesn't look like there's a sea down there, so it's gonna be real. All right, then he walks and start walking away.
Tharos is gone, so Nier comes in. Like, hey, Alyssa.
No.
All right. You need a date.
So, do you want me to help with the thing, or you guys just got it?
What thing?
Like, open a gate, just say Core de Boss.
I mean, we could get
Or?
Sahil back.
Well,
That would work on Sahil, wouldn't it?
What?
I'm not in my domain, yeah. You
What would work it?
could gate.
Oh,
Yeah, that's funny.
Slurp the whole fucking.
If you just
shit back?
shoot him a message, I could just right now.
Well, it would only get Sail.
Yeah.
It's a 20-foot thing, so
Oh, yeah. It would get part of...
we fit the ship through a gate before.
We've put the
We
ship through
had
the
to
gate.
animate.
Get a shunk,
Oh, it was.
bring it all in.
We don't even need to send a message.
All right.
That's a lot of coordinating.
They're looking for where did Pride go? Still not looking at the book.
I guess I'll send a message. 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Get everybody you need to on the ship. Hilda's gonna gate.
She's gonna gate.
They're gating us in because somebody stole Pride.
Wait, that means that the entire town could just come if they wanted.
If you get
It
everybody
wouldn't
on the
last
ship.
that long.
How long does it last?
Gate lasts like 6 seconds.
Up to a minute.
Oh, up to a minute. I thought it was.
So if everybody ran through it, you could get everybody.
I don't think 200 people are running through
The
one
issue
spot
is
in a
that
minute.
you can't position the gate in an area where Sayo can drop the ship, maybe, and
And the people
can
run
go
through it, yeah.
I think.
Unless you had everybody get in the river and swim.
We have a peasant railgun, but it's like a grappling railgun. Between each other.
Well, you could have a rope at the top, and everybody's holding onto the rope, and then they let go and let the river wash them in.
All right,
I think we're leaving the town there and taking the boat.
Yeah. Get the people on.
All right.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Everybody on the boat. Let's go, 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 go.
Finally! We finally get to go back! Papa!
And I'm like counting my words, like, on the boat. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Gate's not affected by what's going on, is it?
Okay, we're ready.
I said 20 minutes. Like, count it down. I was just telling Hilda, like, yeah, I told him 20 minutes. So just do it then. And then.
Yeah, you heard the first thing Sail said was, oh shit, they're gating us in because somebody stole Pride.
God, if I could just message again and be like, yeah, that was Shalissa. Okay.
All right.
You guys see the Crimson Scourge falls through the gate. The kobolds now being practiced at this, no roll required, as the all the sails are reopened, and you guys see the long ship of the Crimson Scourge sail around the top of Itugazi. You watch as the Perihelions cannons click onto it and then realize who it is and
Did Ray and Cho handle their shit just fine?
we're gonna find out.
They sailed
they
the
died.
Serpent Strait once upon a time.
Cho handles it. Ray throws up. He got a natural one.
Prestidigitate.
Oh, there's so much worse in the sky.
It takes some getting used to. It's actually not my element, believe it or not. But we're here now.
And with that, in the middle of week 2, we'll go and take our break as you guys have sent Pride to go fight the Emperor.
I mean,
Look, we beat the final boss, and we got to use him as a summon. Always the final boss as a summon is a little bit squishier than the final boss. But boss v boss action out in the Serpent Strait.
Hell yeah, dude. No, this is great.
the Emperor's going to show up with like a missing arm and
It's just
like,
Pacific
you
Rim.
mother fuckers.
Good thing I'm immune to lightning damage.
Thunder 2.
Yep.
I once had a storm giant fight one of the Azube, basically, and they were both immune to the damage types that both of them could do. So it was
Unarmed
literally
strikes.
wet noodling. No, they couldn't do any damage to each other.
Because
at
it's
all.
All they do.
all lightning and all thunder.
It was
That's why they have beef.
it was a Titan slap fight. They were just like
They would have to
do
like
anything.
get a fire titan to come in and fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. With that, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. We love you so much. If you're here watching the stream, we love you too. Thank you very much. If you're watching the stream, we'll be back here in about an hour. So around 3:20, 3:30-ish. We're doing some extra long sessions as we're wrapping stuff up. We rapid fired through some good stuff. We got another Virtue down. We got the Crimson Scourge back. A Pride attack dog, a Storm Titan off to go fight the Emperor ahead of time, soften him up a little bit for you guys, and some planning to go take Orzhova. So, oh, and also Max and Maxwell are MIA.
Yeah.
You know.
I was hoping that was going to be a minor enough plot point we could background it, but they're gone. Fuck.
So, with that, we'll see you guys here in about an hour, and we'll see you guys on YouTube.